Good morning, '07 everyone. Welcome in to another live stream. Today we're in the DIETZ terminal in the EBISU system, trying to gather some more materials to upgrade our materials. Oh. Good morning, Commander Scoobs. Your walk-on's gone very quiet there this morning. What happened there? Normally it cuts you off short. This morning I've not heard a thing. Let's go back to that one.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oh dear. Some favouritism going on there this morning. Good morning, Scoobs. Good morning, Cappy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh dear, right, okay. So that does appear to be working in a fashion. As I say, we are looking, I'm trying to upgrade a brand new Dominator suit to grade 5 with gathering some materials to do so. And I'm joined today by Commander Border Eva, aka Cappy, who is currently on a mission to get us some power regulators, and Commander Lone Sniper.
Not to be covert. Shh.
Yeah, it's not very covert now. You're, I'm just blowing your cover. And Commander Lone Sniper, who is in the group somewhere in space, who will be joining us for some of his very first on-foot missions. I don't know, Scoobs, are you planning on joining us in game today, or are you watching today? Oh, hello. What am I doing? Here we go. Try and find out where everybody is.
I'm at Ramos, heading back to the ship.
You're heading back, so you will be back here soon at the terminal.
God willing.
And then we'll pick those up. And Lone Sniper, can you hear me? As you're not in Twitch chat or Discord chat, so hopefully you're in a ship somewhere. I can see from the logo. Hopefully you're en route to us. I was hoping to upgrade some materials at the bartender, but they're all sitting on my fleet carrier, so it was bad planning.
How far away is your fleet carrier?
I have a feeling it's just next door.
Kautsu or somewhere like that?
Yes, let's have a look. Been moving around. I didn't move it from Saturday night stream because I haven't been able to get back in game. So, yeah, it's in Kautsu. Just one jump. So, if need be, I can nip across and pick something up if I need it.
Dusting off.
While we're there,
Heading back to DIETZ.
you're not able to join us. No worries, Scoobs. That's not a problem.
Oh,
Oh, right.
snipers arrived at Ramos, according to me. Oh dear.
Do you need urgent backup?
No, but I think according to my thing, I've lifted off. I'm jumping to Super Cruise, and I'm just showing that Lone Sniper says is at Ramos on foot.
Oh. With snipers?
There's nobody there, but he's not going to be able to get him because he doesn't have the level 3, unless of course it's was given to him. If he was,
he shared the mission. He might.
Wait, I'm going to have to go back in.
No worries. Whilst we are sorting out the team, I will turn that back on and open it up quickly. So we are looking.
Oh, drat.
What's up?
Looks like the base has gone dark.
Oh, God. Yeah, we're needing plenty of titanium plating and 8 suit schematics, and that should give me enough to get a Dominator suit right the way up to grade 5. Not going to put any mods on it at all until update 16 lands, and possibly on foot Thargoids may be a thing. In which case, turn that back off and go back to the game. In which case, I will then be able to put any mods on that may help fighting any Thargoids. But if we can get that and possibly a Maverick suit up to grade 5, by the time we get there, that will be good. Right, while these gentlemen are sorting themselves out, let's have a look at the mission boards.
Oh no, no, I've got closer in. It is still. Let's go and find out what he's doing.
No
Where
worries.
is he?
Right, I am going to have a look at the mission board. Alright, we've got 30 support missions. Materials. Yes, material wise, we're after all sorts of things, aren't we, for everybody? Oh, there we go. I've got one that Schultz Synthetics Foundry has got 5 suit schematics.
Very good. So it comes in handy.
As I need 8 of them, that will be perfect. Saucer power regulator. Now the question I've got to ask myself is, have I actually got any power regulators with me, or did I leave everything on my fleet carrier? I'm going to grab that mission, and then I need to check whether I've got power regulators or whether I need to nip over to the carrier quickly.
Hey, Lone, where are you?
Let's have a look. I will share that mission. And check. No, I do have a power regulator here on board the ship. That's good. And I have my, let's have a look. What are we wearing today?
Oh, looks like Lone Sniper's lifted off.
No worries. Ah, dear.
Heading back to my ship.
Right, we have got our looting Maverick Grade 5 suit with extra backpack capacity, faster shield regen, night vision and improved battery capacity on. I'm going to take off the Karma AR-50 today, I think, and put on the Manticore Executioner along with the Tormentor, both of which have got audio masking, noise suppressor. The Executioner has got scope and stowed reloading on, which will be handy should we encounter any scavs. Tormentor, improved hipfire accuracy and stowed reloading along with the audio masking and noise suppressor. So we can use both weapons inside and out without disturbing the peace. Although if the scavs arrive, I am sure there will be some aerial missile bombardment to start with as well.
Oh, there's you talking about good times again.
Exactly, yeah. Right, I'm going to head over towards Schultz. Do you want to meet me?
And now I'm showing.
Right, let me come into space and we'll see if we can find Lone Sniper. He's... I think it's safe to say that Commander Lone Sniper's had quite a break from the game. This is some of his, I think this is probably one of his very first forays into on foot. He's picked up some suits from Pioneer Supplies, which I think are, if I'm right, Cappy, they're at grade 2, yes?
Yeah, I think he's got grade 2. I put him onto like a G3 Tormentor yesterday, which he got.
Prepare the ship for jump.
I've got showing him as swapping vessel.
Yeah, I think he's back in his
He's
ship.
back in his ship. There we go. Open system map.
Accessing cartography.
Yeah, that's not working, is it? That's an annoying little bug. Right.
So you said we're going to do EX, talking about
yeah,
naughty little bugs.
Not a little bug indeed. EBISU 8B. Schultz Synthetic Foundry. It's an industrial settlement threat level 3, so we might pick up a few good bits there. So if you can hear me, Lone Sniper, we're heading over to planet 8B, Schultz Synthetic Foundry, and we'll see what, actually, if we actually fly the ship, it might move. See what happens. So though you can't join me today, Scoobs, is everything okay? Are you fit and well? And the lovely Dana the same? It is half term here, so there are children all over the place, so anything might happen. I've already found one in my chair trying to say, I'm going to stream today, go away, Daddy. Right, I've got one in Super Cruise. Lone Sniper's still at 7A. Right, let's have a look. Are you coming directly to Schultz, or are you going back to DIETZ first?
I'm going to DIETZ to hand this in, so we
No
can
worries.
get Sniper and yourself 5 power regulators.
No worries. I'm already heading out towards Schultz, so
Once I've done that, I will share my one it chose for 5 manufacturing instructions.
no worries.
And then if I hustle along, I'll try to get Schultz with you.
Let's have a look and see what is going on. We do have some dumbfire missiles on board, but the hardpoint
Hold on a
placing
second.
on the DBX is awful.
Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, I'm back in the stream chat.
Got you back in stream, yeah.
Yep.
I'm still showing Lone Sniper at 7A.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be in the streaming live voice chat in a minute. Should be able to see that, shouldn't it?
You should be able to, yeah. Let me just... I need... Here he is, he's in chat. Good morning, Lone Sniper. Hi, welcome in 07. Right, hopefully he can see us now, or see me anyway. And has a means of communicating with us. As we say, we're busy trying to gather materials to upgrade some more suits, ready for update 16, whenever that will be. I tried finding it earlier on quickly, but customers, you're heading to DIETZ Terminal, no worries. If you meet Cappy there, he will bring you on out to me. I'm wondering, you've got 2 seats, haven't you, Cappy?
I have, yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's worth putting Lone Sniper on board with you.
Just as long as you realise I haven't topped up with nibbles.
No, Scoobs has been eating all the nibbles on all the ships. Yeah, do we know when the... I lost my train of thought there completely. Update 16, no, it wasn't update 16. The next Frontier live stream, that's what it was. That's what I was going with that
Middle
question.
of June somewhere, what, 4 weeks on from the 18th of May, which will be about 16th, 15th of June.
Yeah, it's a couple of weeks' time then. Scooby needs his snacks. Lone Star's upset now, there's no Bombay nuts left.
Well, I did leave Scoob some Scoob snacks, but he said he wasn't going to eat any dog biscuits.
Ah, tell me Scooby's getting fussy now. Aboard my ship, he just ate anything and everything.
I know, the Snickers went, the Mars bars went, the Bounty, the Twix.
Sounds a bit like the shop this weekend. I'm delighted to say
Chunky Kit Kat went as well, which was particularly chromatic.
Yeah, delighted to say the shop was absolutely manically busy over the weekend.
That's what you want.
Indeed. We're supposed to shut at 6:30, and I think it was 7 o'clock, 10 to 8, and 7:15 over the 3 days before we actually shut the door on the world.
Well, that's it. If you've got people like in a place, a small place like that, the tourists, you can't really turn around to them and say, "Oh, 5 minutes and you're out." Time, gentlemen, please.
Yeah. You did.
Oh, sorry, that's a rural pub.
There, you did catch. You nearly could have caught our local commander sort of sitting out there with a small glass of whiskey while in the evening, still with the door open, serving anyone that came in.
Well, at least it wasn't that 1 o'clock in the morning knocking by. Any chance, can you?
Oh dear.
Handing in this mission.
That's good. It's more than my flying skills are doing. Scooby loves Scooby snacks and has no idea what dog biscuits are. Lol. Tell you what, as that's heading in, let's see if I can.
Okay, Lone Sniper, when you get to the dock and disembark, you can come and cash in that mission, and you'll have 5 power regulators.
Recording now.
Okay, I'm heading into Schultz. That Scooby's walking. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't work for you, mate.
Enemy down.
I'll not ask him what his collar's like.
Yeah. Caustic Cabbage, thanks for redeeming the enemy down. We may well see if we can find them. Welcome in. How are you? Right, what have we got here? Mission updated. Deploy the drone.
Changing camera.
Oh. Who deployed? Oh, what happened there?
Have you got company?
No. For some reason, Voice Attack decided to switch to itself and didn't. Oh shit! Excuse me.
I beg your pardon, Commander. It's very unlike you. Profanity.
Oh dear.
Wait a second, I hear thumping and oh! Planet
Right.
1 Commander nil, nearly there.
Nearly, yeah. Shields down to 16%.
And in daylight too.
Yeah. Oh dear. I had the external camera on and I was going to switch to move the camera forward and check the base like I am now doing, but I hit the wrong button and I hit boost instead.
You do know inadvertent boosting is the province of another streamer, don't you?
I do. Oh dear. Right, well we are off to a flying start.
Yeah, like the scabs don't know someone's around now.
That's it. Deploy landing gear.
The landing that was heard around the planet.
That's it. Oh dear. Right. Right panel. Right. Why is my voice attack went haywire? Am I lost?
It's a poor commander that blames his AI.
It is reading it. Right panel. Close panel. Close panel.
Well, Sniper did say he was on the way
That's
here, didn't
already
he?
done.
Yeah, he did.
Indeed. I'm standing here in the concourse getting funny looks from dubious people.
They know you well.
Aye.
Okay.
There is something of interest within 50 kilometers of the ship.
Now, have I got my power rig?
The eagle has lit. Wait.
He's just docking now. Power regulator. Good. One on board the backpack. Okay. Now that we have safely landed and need to reinstall your voice attack, yeah. Cutting tool. Through the hab for this one.
Just had an NPC tell me that life out here is a little too unpredictable.
They must have been on board my ship recently then. Night vision.
Entering pressurized environment.
Cutting tool.
Oh,
Hopefully you should have Lone Sniper with you any minute now.
yeah, Mister, I'll keep my hat on. Okay, head over there to the console. And if you select, you should see completed missions in the blue.
Right, powering up this place. We will grab what we can. Cutting tool.
as requested.
Ooh, suit schematic, a weapon schematic. 2 building schematics. That's good. I'll take that. Right, data pad there, but I will leave that till I've turned the alarms off.
Success cashing in that mission. Okay, right. Do you want to pick another mission for yourself, which you can share, or you just want to ride along?
Yeah, he says done there.
Now, Chose and Schultz, of course, it's best to stay away from any missions from there, picking them, because 2 missions the same place tends to just wreck it. Okay, follow me if you want to come to my hangar and board my ship.
I'm just going to go and turn the alarms off here, so...
If you want to join the tyranny of chat.
Entering pressurized environment.
Ooh, there's a pillar in the way.
But have you got scarves?
No, I can't even walk in a straight line. Right.
How long did you stay up with that supposedly little glass of whiskey last night?
Last night was a glass of wine, but it was only no, it was 2 actually. Chemical experiment data and chemical inventory out here. If you want to head over and gather.
Okay, I'm just in my ship waiting to see if Lone Sniper. Yep, Lone Sniper is on board by the looks of it.
No worries.
So I'm getting ready to lift off and head to Schultz's.
Scoops, yes, I learned to turn alarms off before downloading from data points on our last stream. Indeed. Blown to pieces by everybody and everything.
Schultz Synthetics Foundry, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're going to be gone by the time I get there, but we'll see. Heading out.
No worries. I will, I'll wait because you've got the, there'll be there's plenty of data ports here. So Lone Sniper can start gathering some, gathering up some data. Night vision.
Entering pressurized environment.
And then at least we're all in the same place. Duty, rota, evacuation protocols and radioactivity data.
Downloading data. Transfer complete.
And there's another data port up here. More radioactive data and reactor output reviews.
Downloading data.
It's just a case of picking everything up at the moment. Do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Transfer complete.
2,000 to go.
No worries. No data port there. Well, that's boring. What we got in the dorm? I think I still need 1 insight entertainment. Cutting tool.
Selecting.
Then I can get over and unlock that last engineer.
Guess who that is? Uma Laszlo.
Yes, yeah. I think so, isn't it? Where's me? ED Odyssey material, who haven't I unlocked yet? Yeah, Uma Laszlo. Wellington Beck, to do the introduction, 5 Insight Entertainment Suites, and I've got 4 of them. Yeah, I definitely need a 3rd monitor now. I've got so many different screens open. Got monitor crazy.
The monitor addiction took Andrew down quite hard.
That's it.
In the following year, he bought 14 more monitors between the size of 24 and 48 inches.
That's it.
His wife was finally forced to pen him in the chiller.
That's it. Why have I just run in the building? Why am I saluting like mad? Running in the building, doing absolutely nothing. You're talking and I'm just saluting.
Must be my dulcet tones. Grenade.
that grenade. No, yeah, don't repeat that, Andrew. Whatever you do, you're facing a wall. I hope you're taking notes on this, Scheme. That he's trying to do his utmost to sort of kill me.
How do you mean? What do you mean, Commander?
I'll leave. Oh, carbon fibre plating. It's handy. I'm just sort of nicking the stuff at the moment that I know that I can trade up for the bits that I need, and I'm leaving everything else so that Lone Sniper can have a run around and pick it all up. Oh, 2 what?
50 light seconds.
Just turned off point defence.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, last thing I
Having
want
the turrets open up often offends.
That's it. Last thing I want to do is Scooby, I've been taking notes from the expert.
This is well, Scooby, because there will be a multiple choice examination at the end.
I am going to jump up on the roof and await the arrival, or miss the roof altogether.
Come to the side, Commander. Tax and title, license and registration.
And hopefully we will see these arriving soon. So yeah, how was everybody's bank holiday weekend? As I say, shop-wise, it was absolutely manic. So, which is fantastic news. Right. They should be here very soon.
300 megameters, 300 clicks out.
No worries.
At this point, I'd ask Gamma to go yellow alert, but I've had to turn off voice alert because of occasional unfortunate happenings.
Oh, hello. What happened there? There we go. Right, it is all clear. There is nobody here apart from one lone commander awaiting his teammates.
For now.
For now.
As I say, I went to a place at the weekend and nobody was there. Went in and I thought, oh, I saw a couple of containers out there. I stepped straight out and right off I had 6 of them, so I dispatched them, and then there were 3 more. So a fun time was had by all, except them.
Was there any Revenant missions in this system?
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. That's good then. We're not likely to stumble across one by mistake.
Well, you would have had to, 1, not read the description, and 2, not clocked that it was taking you to another system, which was Thargoid control.
Thargoid controls, yeah. That means paying attention. Gosh, truth. Scooby, good to hear shop was busy. Yes, it was indeed, thank you. And my weekend mostly consisted of working on foot upgrades. Excellent.
3 clicks.
Yeah, so Scooby will have grade 5 all sorts before long. But although he was doing quite well, he did really well Saturday night when we helped out. Talking about that Saturday night, how did the squadron war go? I'm assuming after our Saturday night involvement, it was victory. I have a ship here hovering away. It's bowing to me. That must be Cappy.
Oh, really? Wait a second. Do you like the 21 gun salute?
Trying to land on my DBX, I think. Holster weapon.
Weapons offline.
Distinct lack of little blue spots around here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. We dominated the war so much it was already won 4 days early, due in no small part to our contribution. Awesome.
Would all passengers kind of spark? We understand that you have a choice in your carrier, and please take all your personal belongings with you. Oh, by the way, to leave with us, you'll have to come to this ship.
Oh, I see 1 commander. I see 2 commanders. Welcome, team.
Hey up, Chuck.
Salute.
We are being hailed.
Salute. Okay, you've got great. You should both hopefully have grade 3.
Well, I'll tell you what,
clearance,
we'll settle that.
but you can clone me if you haven't. Right. Have you got grade 3 clearance there, Lone Sniper?
Well, let's head on over to the first data port.
Yeah, 2 in there's 2 in the power center. Pass. Okay. On your dial down the bottom where your shields go on and off, which I'm flashing at the moment, you should have a number 3 showing in a sort of purple colour in the top left hand side. If you haven't, you might have a 0 in there or nothing at all.
Since Lone Sniper's a new guy, I'm going to unlock some of these locked containers for him.
No worries.
Wow, if I could...
Oh, tip for you.
Am I
Lone
the only one
Sniper.
finding now when you click on facilities or staff thing, now the window does not open, it still stays like tiny and broken up and...
What, on the computer? I don't know. Let's
On
have a
the
look.
console. Wow, I can't read this at all. One second. What the heck?
I'm heading in with Lone Sniper. Let me have. I saw your message on that the other day, but yes, I haven't looked at a computer terminal to find out.
I think it's 3941. Hold on.
Entering pressurized environment.
Right, let's have a quick look. So if I go onto the terminal, facility. No, mine's fine. Let's have a
Some
look.
setting then. Hold on, let me have a look at yours. Click on facility. Let me see on stream how you're doing.
Yeah, facility. Habitat, corridor, container. No, mine's the same as normal.
I'm gonna have to go and check my
3
traffic
9.
settings, I think.
Yeah. Lock container 4. Is that where you are?
Yeah, I've just opened that. 3941 successfully.
3941. Yeah, that's still.
What's this locker for?
Locker 4 is 8644.
8644 grenade.
Oh, hello, I hit the wrong button there. Right, okay. Follow me, lone sniper. Right, you're at that one. We'll go up the stairs. Okay, there's a data port. Point at that. There on the wall. If you click on that, I don't know what your controls it. Mine's set to my joystick, so if you select whatever your control is for download data, it should open up a menu list of 4 items to download, and you can download all 4. Sensori, thank you. First time chat and helpful advice here, Cappy. The text might get illegible if you're using FSR at a lower quality than Ultra with a resolution of 1920 or 1080 or lower. At least that's my experience. Thank you for that, Sense. That's much appreciated. Welcome in, and how are you? I'm not sure if it's on Commander Board Reaver screen, if it's actually opening the porter, the window properly. Can you tell us more, Cappy?
I'm just messing about in settings. FSR, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got FX quality. But...
You're over there looking at the terminal, yeah. Lone Sniper has lost me. Where has Lone Sniper gone? I'm still up at the top of the stairs at that data port. Stay there. I'm coming down to you. Let's put some light on in a second.
Gonna get that thing up then.
All right, yeah, hold on. I think I know where you are. There you are. Okay, did you get that data downloaded okay? And if you did, point at that. Point at that. Okay, try it on that one.
Ah, excellent. Much more legible.
You fixed it, Cappy, yeah?
Fixed it, yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. Was that Sensori's...
Yeah, well, something similar, but
something similar.
Sent me in looking.
Put you in the right direction. Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Sensori. That was brilliant. Right, how are we doing, Lone Sniper? Have we managed to download some stuff? What's the default keys for opening up data ports? Anybody know?
E, usually.
Yeah. Holster weapon. B.
You will find me, Orion.
Yeah, E
available for
usually, I
download
believe. Yeah,
at
thanks, Scooby.
hcsvoicepacks.com.
Yeah, we'll be able to download the items this time. You're using Xbox controller. Oh, okay. Yep, so once you've opened up the data port, you've got some arrows on the side. If you click on the actual arrow, actually you can click anywhere on each of the items, highlight them and click on them. Downloaded, fantastic. Okay, if you head back up the stairs to that other data port, you can repeat that process there again on that one there. Point at that.
So let you know, the console outside between the door to the hub power and the power center, where container 1 is, I've opened that.
Fantastic, okay.
At this point in time, there's probably nothing much of use in there for Lone Sniper, but he can sell them at the bartender, make a little bit more money.
Make some money, yeah, indeed. Sorry, yeah, no problem. Graphic settings can be really confusing depending on how they're labelled. Totally agree with you on that one. I love it when game devs provide a description and performance impacts for the individual toggles. Yes, anything make life a lot easier. Right, are we all downloaded, Lone Sniper?
I'm going into the industrial building.
No worries. Okay, if that's downloaded, we can come down here. Oh, the locker is done. No worries. Follow me, sir.
In the upstairs office in this centre, I'll cut open the locked lockers.
No problem.
Oh,
Here
one's
he is.
done already.
Come back. Turn round.
Both done already.
No worries. Come down the stairs, sir. I'm over here. There we go. Right. In this, I'm going to try walking backwards here now. In this box here, Cappy has opened that up, and you can gather all 3 of those up, which you'll be able to sell to the bartender when we get back to make you some extra money. So again, that should be perfect. I've seen that disappear, and that one. And you can do the same in there. The health monitor you may want to keep hold of, because that will be used in upgrading suits. We're just going into the hab to pick up some bits. You've got a metal coil there. Bonus. And in here there are various bits.
Out on the far side of the industrial building is container 3. I'm going to get to a console and find the key code and unlock it for you.
No worries. We are now going to head over to the industrial building.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Good. Yeah, Lone Sniper's with me. Excellent.
I'll put a marker on container 3 as well.
Cool. I'm going to grab that, because that's what I need for my suit. 5 of 80 titanium plating's got. And up here is, point at that, or not as the case may be, but there is your data port on the side there. You can download some more data. Are you shooting red barrels, Cappy?
Yeah, it's pretty close to this container.
I thought I heard distant drums. if you see a red barrel, Lone Sniper, and you're anywhere near Commander Border Reaver, run. It has a tendency.
And in this container 3, there's another health monitor. Personal documents, universal translator, and personal documents.
Excellent.
I put a marker on it.
Okay, right. Follow me. We'll go round this way. In here, there is a locker. Point at that. Point at that. I'm going to have to work on that command, obviously. I don't know what it thinks I'm saying.
Did you say the command thinks you're insane?
Probably.
I'm cutting open the SRV.
Right, where's he gone? He's got walkabout. Where are you, Lone Sniper? There you are. Don't think he's got security clearance. Right, here we go. I nearly pointed at the screen. Oh my god, that's not to go well, is it? Could you not get into that room? If you follow me, let's see if I can prop open a door. No, you couldn't. Okay. Yeah, you need level 3 clearance. Okay, if you come up and point your profile analyzer at me. Oh, he's in this time. There we go. Yeah, if you point your profile analyzer at me. Not your cutting tool. I quite like my anatomy as it is. Thank you, sir. That's the one. Toggle the mode on it, so that you can then clone me. So back to. Ooh, what did I do that for?
Hi, hi. Yes.
That one
hello.
there.
I'm here, everybody. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good, guys. I'm here. Don't worry. We're good. We're good.
Dana Mouse 07, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, if you switch your mode to cloning mode. Which is, I've got it as button T, but I'm not sure what you've got it set to on your Xbox controller. You can then clone my security state. How do I do that? You will need to have a look at your... Put your weapon away, sir. Holster weapon. Holster weapon. You will need to have a look at your control bindings and see what you've got as your toggle mode. You're good, Dana. Excellent. I've got a dancing Cassidy here. What are you doing? It's half term, and I've got one who's gone nuts. Dana says hi.
In container 2, which is at the back of the industrial building from the main front door, there's a health monitor, nutritional concentrate, and G-meds.
Scrub Ghost,
G-meds are also handy for hanging on to.
Yeah, Scrub Ghost says R on keyboard by default. I think there was a hand just about to appear somewhere there. Is it? Yes, there it is. Cassie waving hi. I think Lone Sniper's using his Xbox controller, so it must possibly have changed his keyboard default. But we'll get you in the buildings in the meantime to resolve that. But over here, there's a cupboard with all sorts of bits of goodies in that you can pick up. Oh, I'm here. Here we go. strange looking fella snuck up behind me while I wasn't looking.
Who snuck up behind you?
Is that it? I think, did I see that change mode? No, that's still in scanning mode. Try R on your keyboard. Ooh, let's switch tools. That's... Alright, let's try this another way. If you go to back out to the menu, I'm just doing it on screen now if you can see. On foot controls. I've got to find it now. It's ages since I've done this. There we go, toggle tool mode, which is under the main on foot controls. That will tell you, as I say, I've got mine set to T. That will tell you what button you've set yours to switch your mode. Dana's jumped in. Ads, yeah, ads will be on in a minute. We've got ads running for 3 minutes every hour, just to disable the pre-rolls so that anyone joining can jump straight into the stream. Joined us today, we've got Commander Lone Sniper out for his very first walkabout, and we're just at the moment trying to... That's the one. Perfect, sir. Now, oops, that's it. Now you should be able to scan us and pick up clearance. It's a painless process for scanning me. I don't feel a thing, so feel free to scan me. Ooh. Getting excited and jumping around now.
As I say, when you're done with the industrial building, there's stuff to be got from the SRV. I've cut that open.
No
Containers 2 and 3 are unlocked for you.
Fantastic. Okay, Lone Sniper, have you managed to clone me? You better shoot me or cut me. Right, Cappy, you're having a little jig there. Are you getting impatient, sir?
Must be the connection. I ain't jigging.
That's it. Right. Oh, he's back again. He's running around the building. Right. Follow Cappy, and we will lead the way to something. Actually, we picked up all these materials.
Are you? Yeah, you've got to go around the lockers here in this room. I see stuff.
That's it. Yeah.
Lone Sniper's not yet at a place where he can just disregard stuff.
That's it.
So if you go over here.
Yeah, turn right, Lone Sniper. Over to where Cappy is. Says illegal in purple. Yes, that's fine. It is illegal to clone somebody, but we've got the alarms off and the base to ourselves. So yes, you can clone me without any problems. But it will mean that you'll have grade 3 access to all areas of the place. Impavakana, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you?
In this locker over here, there's G-meds, ionized gas, and inertia. The inertia, of course, you can sell. The other things are useful.
Yeah. Oh, hello. I'm doing random salutes here again. Every time you talk,
Ads.
Cappy, I'm saluting. Ads are on, are they? No problem. Right, Lone Sniper, if you head over here, you can pick up all the materials in this locker. It's going well, yeah. Okay, right, you've switched mode. Was it, which button did you, that's it, grab all that lot. Correct,
Want
Scoobs,
the,
yeah. It's
coils?
yeah. There's a couple of other bits still behind you, Lone Sniper, in the electrical wiring. Yeah, Impavacano, it's going really well. As I say, we've got Commander Lone Sniper here out on his very first on-foot missions, having had quite a break from Elite. So we're just guiding him through today in one of our sort of newbie Commander on-foot sessions. We've tried it before with Commander Scooby, and he don't need us anymore. He's very good.
What's the Xbox controller key setting for holster weapon?
Yes. And he keeps pointing various entrapments at me.
I think he's trying to find the holster weapon
holster
keybind.
Yeah. I
know on a PC keypad it's you, but what
yeah,
the Xbox controller is, I have no idea.
No. Easiest things, we head back to the ship, it'll automatically holster it, and then we can sort that one out as we're flying back while he's a passenger on your ship. Getting there, Scoobs. Yeah, you're more than getting there, my friend. Lone Sniper, in that locker you were just in, there's still some bits lying around if you want to grab them. I'm having that one, actually. There's a couple of electrical wirings just behind you if you turn round. Yeah, when it says profile clone, it says illegal in purple. It is. It's an illegal action if you get caught doing it, or someone then scans you, one of the NPCs scan you. But it's not an illegal. It doesn't mean that you can't not do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can do it. Just there's no consequences here at this base at that time with your own team.
So yeah, you can clone. You can clone away whichever button it is that you've got that fires off your tools. Let's have a look. It's the same button that you used, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't done it in ages. It's your primary fire button. I think mine's set the same as firing off any of my weapons.
Scan detected.
Is that the same for yours, Cappy? Holster weapon. Okay, we'll work on that one, Lone Sniper. Don't worry, we can sort that out. Oh yeah, oh Struth.
What just happened?
Lone Sniper's checking his firing weapon.
At you? You mean like this?
Yeah. I've put my shields on now, just in case. Yeah, that's it. Now try that again. And it should do exactly the same thing, but it should claim me this time. Hold the fire trigger.
Wait, you want me
down.
to try that again?
Not you. Oh dear. That's looking better. Is that? I think that looks like it's cloning me. It won't clone. That's probably because you may well already have level 3 clearance. Bottom left hand side of your screen. Give him an inch. I know, Scoobs. You know, slight hint to Cappy, and he's there, ready to shoot me. Yeah, if you look at the bottom left hand of your screen where all your information is, and
Shield deactivated.
Your shield panel, you should have a level 3 clearance, which came with the shared mission, which is possibly why that's not cloning.
Wait a second. Well, I'll try to clone you.
See what happens.
Yep, I'm able to clone you.
You're able still to clone me as well.
So whichever keybind it is to get your scanning weapon, then whichever keybind it is to get your alternate function, you know, so you toggle either function, and then your primary fire button And you press and hold that to keep it going, and you should see a cloning profile with a percentage. And then it'll tell you, profile, security profile, clone when it's complete. Now I'm holstering the weapon.
Yeah, I'm having a look. See what if I clone.
Security profile cloned.
Yeah, you've got level 3 anyway, I think.
Shield activated.
But
Shield deactivated.
holster weapon. Because I've just cloned you, and I've still got. I haven't switched down from the level 3.
I'll try cloning Lone Sniper. I'll see what turns up. If he hasn't got anything, I'll need to reclone you again. Stand by.
Yeah. I've just cloned him, and yeah, I'm still
Yep,
showing
I've got level 3.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have got
still showing
you
level
have
3
got
also.
the maximum level, so that's probably why you didn't see anything. Holster weapon.
Making safe.
Okay, let's pick up some bits.
I'll go to this other container and stand by. As I say, over here, there's G-meds, ionized gas, and inertia. The inertia on the
worries.
bottom shelf you can sell. The others are useful.
Yeah, here we go. There's a couple of bits in here.
And on this desk, on this counter, there's a micro thruster.
Oh, I need a micro thruster, so I might grab that one. That's it.
Sniper,
Perfect.
I'll stand here. He's trying to nick your micro thruster.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Stand back from that. Stand back from that
That's
micro
it.
thruster.
Yeah. Over in this container here. Turn round behind you, Lone Sniper. Towards me. That's it. You've got a locker just there. Got it. Perfect. Now, depending on your backpack capacity, you might have done that one. Did we get those electrical wirings?
Nah.
No,
No,
they're
we
still
didn't.
here. Over this way. Give away.
Lone Sniper.
Whee. That's it. You've got two electrical wirings in there. Now there's one. Now there's none.
Where do you want to go next? The SRV?
Yes. Yeah, lead the way to follow
Yep.
Cap. Let's go. You've got a PM from Lone Sniper as well, Cappy.
Hold
you
on,
get a
hold
chance to have a read that at some point.
I'm just going to top up power. Go right outside the door, along the alleyway.
No worries, we're all following. I'm taking up the tail end, Charlie, so that
Okay, Sniper, you'll need to crouch to get under the SRV. I've done the cutting already. Hold on, I'll just check the comms.
So yeah, if you crouch down, that's it, and then shuffle forward. Above your head should be some bits. Perfect. Let's have a look. Yep, you've got a couple of electrical wirings, a micro supercapacitor, electrical fuse there, and a motor. You should be able to grab all of those. Just like you did with the lockers. Doing fantastically well, sir. You're dying. Oh, we need some engine. Where's he gone?
Oh. Oh. What happened?
I think we might have run out. Yeah, he's run out of air.
Ah.
Rule number one when teaching somebody on foot: keep them breathing. Sorry, lone sniper. Right, hopefully no problem. We will head back to our ships. You'll have to tell us.
Well, I'm just not sure where he's going to respawn, because he was with me. He might be back at the base already.
Darn, a big F indeed. Look, there's poor lone sniper. Alas, he was doing so well. Oh dear. Well, that's the first. We never killed Scooby off.
Where have you respawned? Well, come on, it still hasn't respawned by looking at this.
Still hasn't respawned, no. But I'm going to take off to at least get this mission ticked and completed. He's in a ship somewhere. He's possibly back on his ship at DIETZ Terminal. Retract landing gear.
Well, that's a first. Killing off your pupil.
He's at DIETZ Terminal. Stay there, lone sniper. We are heading back to join you.
Okay, I am getting ready to lift off.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a green tick, so. The good news is, because of all the materials you gathered, you don't lose them when you die. So all you've done is saved yourself a boring ride back with the snackless Cappy.
Boring ride back? Really?
Did I just say that out there?
Ride back.
I can picture you just writing that down now and thinking, right, that's going to be used by missiles very soon.
I'm writing it down with my red pen.
Right, we're on our way back to you, lone sniper. Whilst we're heading back, have a quick look at your controls for on-foot stuff, just to refresh your memory on some bits.
Wait a second, he's not going to come back with us ever again.
Goodbye, old friend.
If we kill him, and then load him with homework.
Caustic Cabbage Pizza, thank you for joining me. If that's you saying goodbye to go, have a great day. And we look forward to seeing you again when we might try killing another commander inadvertently. And if that's goodbye to Lone Sniper, then stay and enjoy it and see what on earth we do next. Ah dear. Right, when we get to the next settlement and power it up, we'll run through replenishing air supplies before we start doing anything else, I think. Commander Fargon hiding legged newbie killer. Oh dear, my nickname seems to be getting longer by the minute. Don't encourage him, Scoobs. And you, Dana, behave the pair of you.
I have to say, I've never before in my career choked a newbie commander to death while on a training mission.
No, I've got to say that is a first as well for me. Oh dear, there we are. Absolutely live and then not so live. Oh dear, dear, dear. It says fire to use the tool, but it didn't work. Strange one, that lone sniper. Might say we were able to reclaim. We'll try it again when we get on the next mission and see if it works second time round. It could have just been a little bit of a bug or lag within the game. Cappy, you have as much knowledge as I do that on the Xbox controller settings. I say the problem I've got is when I set up the voice packs, I changed a lot of the on-foot stuff to their recommendations.
He's dead, Jim.
Thank you, Caustic Cabbage. Keep rubbing it in that I've just killed my pupil. And that was without any scabs being present. It's got to be one
Goodbye,
of the...
old friend. May the force be with you.
Oh, I do, Cappy. Right, okay. I can see how we're going on this afternoon now. Anybody else want to join in? So, well, my ship's heading in there. I can't be letting you all do that. Oh, thank you very much for that reminder. There we go.
Stop! He's already dead.
I'm adding a new one. There we go. There's another one to the channel points. Yes, thank you for the reminder there, Cappy, for the hydrate. Disaster afternoon with inboard low, yeah.
Don't forget to cash in the mission when you get back.
No, that's it. Shame Nicky isn't around. He uses a controller on foot, I believe. Okay, that would be one. To keep an eye out on. I think he is possibly streaming at the moment.
I thought he was streaming this morning. He generally only sticks on for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, he's gone now. Yeah, he's stopped now, so just have a look who's still on. If we can catch up with him, we'll put him in touch. She-utes.
Give a shout out for Nicky, then lunchtime you'll be able to maybe to
give him a
find
follow.
out what his channel is.
Let me just not plough into the site of a DIETZ terminal. Request a landing pad.
Requesting landing platform.
It fired the weapon, just wouldn't clone.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be.
Yeah, giving Nicky a shout out.
Belgium, man, Belgium. It's the worst swear word in the universe.
It's interesting. Ah, right, yes, you did shout out there. Dana, slight misspelling there, my dear, and you shouted yourself out. That's just being greedy. But yes, if you give Nicky Dangerous a ring, he does use Xbox controller. Oh, I see. We're on self-promotions here. 07 Tog, welcome in.
Didn't Tog get a walk on?
Greetings, Andrew.
He doesn't.
Exclamation mark walk on, Tog.
If it's going to work.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Oh, poop, sorry, new to this. You're doing a great job, darling. Don't you worry.
Tog, did you see Andrew actually kill off Lone Sniper by accident?
Oh, that was your second sentence, was it? Oh dear, right, I'm handing in that mission.
I don't know what you mean.
Nope, he's just logged on. How goes the computer rebuild?
Humans make illogical decisions.
Dog trod on his headphones yesterday.
Death by suffocation. yeah, you missed it. We've got Lone Sniper 1969 out on his very first on foot missions, and we're busy running around the base and forgot to teach him how to recharge his suit, so he died by suffocation. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to pick another mission and we're going to try again. Poor guy, I know. Just, we got no idea what we're doing.
Hey, watch with the we.
Oh, I've got another one with 3 more suit schematics on, which, oh no, there's 4 there. You would never see me make that mistake, says Tog. No, I guess not, sir. Right, is there anything you actually need material-wise, Cappy?
I'm just trolling around bits and pieces to fill your boots. Hold on. Yeah, I've
No
just
worries.
shared the mission it chose for 5 manufacturing instructions.
No worries. Okay, I will go with Aberman UK. Hello, thank you for that. I'm using a mixture of the hot ass throttle and mouse, and then voice attack for my on foot. This bit's being controlled by the mouse, but when I'm out on foot, forward backman is using the throttle controller. I'm going to take another 4 suit schematics at Lee's retreat with a provided power regulator.
Okay.
Okay. Have you got Lone Sniper back on your ship?
Negative. No, Lone says Sniper will be on his own ship.
Yeah.
I'm in the. Wait a second. I'll go in the hangar.
Lone Sniper, you'll have to get your Hotus out the loft. Yeah, I use the Hotus for all flight stuff, and then as I say, the on-foot stuff, I've got sort of the mouse and then the throttle control, and then occasionally.
On board.
No worries. Lone Sniper, if you leave your ship, you should be able to get back on the tyranny of chat. Yeah, Cappy's there with you. I've just left DIETZ to get ready to go on the next mission.
Head to the hangar, Lone Sniper.
Clear the area and jump.
Where are you going first?
I've no idea. I'll just go to Super Cruise, then I'll have a look and see where we're going.
You're going to share your mission?
Opening system map.
Have I not shared it? I've just been greedy now, keeping it to myself. There we go. That should now be shared.
Restore power to Lee's retreat. Tourist site.
Yeah. Where's your one?
Okay, yeah, Lone Sniper is on board.
No problem. That's Lee's retreat on planet 8A. What planet is your mission on?
Hold on. Scrolling back on 10B.
Okay, let's have a look. Shows arms facility. If I accept the mission, it'll actually show. I'm going to do your one then, because that's the furthest one out.
Okay.
And do my one on the way back. You have picked a military settlement.
Lone Sniper, have you accepted the missions?
He's all aboard. I will get close and then hold off. One of the things we've discovered when we're in a team doing these missions, that you need to get the original mission acceptor to go in first and leave first, because otherwise it does tend to throw in a little obscure bugs. Although we've not tried that since update 15, of course.
I think we've had enough complications today already.
I know. Yes, I'm not going to try. We'll try that one off stream, I think. Now this is a military settlement. And I've noticed a lot of the military ones have brought out some scavs. So we might just need to be
lovely.
extra careful. Because we can't kill
Lovely
Lone Sniper.
scabs.
Yeah, we can't kill Lone Sniper 2 in 2.
Well, like I've told Lone Sniper, if we're on the ground and we do encounter scavs, he's to either get himself too sweet back to the ship or get himself straight in a building.
That's it. Well, he's got a grade 3 Tormentor, you said, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he's just wearing a G2 Mav though.
Yeah. Ooh.
And it'll be the case of trying to get your weapon out, trying to get your shields on, trying to figure out.
That's it. Yeah, just run. Yeah. Just if you want to sort of have time to take a few pot shots, stand under one of our ships with the shields on, and or in the blue boarding zone, and you'll have a little bit more time.
I remember the first time we did that with Scooby. That was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone under my ship.
Yeah. You didn't think I was risking my ship, did you?
Well, she's got a fair amount of shields as the old tyranny.
Well, damn sight more than my DBX, that's for sure. Right, I am 2,400.
I didn't know you did okay today. Obviously, you actually crashed to the planet with your DBX today without blowing up.
Yeah, you missed that one, Tom. I was using the external camera, and instead of detaching it from the ship, I boosted and sent the DBX hurtling at the planet's surface. Just a few dents to pride rather than destroyed ship. Another thing you would never see me doing. Cappy, can you share some VODs later, please?
Just already thumbing through the clips.
Yeah, if he's don't worry, Tog, if he's going to manage to get clips of me doing silly things like that, I know he's got a complete arsenal of clips. Right. Somehow I've ended up behind you, so you can go straight in.
If I recall correctly, I remember a time I was on top of the command center at a base where there was a certain other commander in a DBX who was stuck between the command center and the hab building. Mentioning no names.
Ah, dear, promotion, yes. Ooh, lol, says Tog. Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you, all that still doesn't match the upside down dolphin of
The
Ocker.
upside down purple Ocker dolphin, yeah.
And the remember, was it Psykit who did the shout out for you?
Oh, yeah.
And then was like a what? Where the Ocker meteor salute into the base.
I need to find out how she managed to do that, actually.
I know that, as I say, she did the and I was like, what?
We've had our moment. Lone Sniper's asking if Tog blew his PC up with wine. Not sure what it finally died of, actually. Whether it was the wine or...
blown capacitors and diodes, I believe, on the motherboard.
Nope, says Tog very, very quickly there. My new PC is wine cooled. That sounds great idea, that.
Well, Fiery Toad was the one. Was it Fiery Toad that posted that photograph of the mock-up of a wine-cooled PC?
That's a waste of good wine, though, isn't it?
You just use cheap plunk.
Caustic Cabbage has sounded the red alert. Does he know what's coming up here that we don't?
Mind you, Tug drinks $6 Australian wine, so define plunk.
Well, yes. Right.
Looking forward to seeing you get back tomorrow, Tug.
Ah, is that when we're next on? Excellent.
Okay, I'm on the glide.
No worries. 500 clicks out. Planet is in the dark.
It's traditional.
Yeah. Lone Sniper will need his flashlight,
which the scavs can't see.
Right. Which will obviously use his battery up a lot quicker.
Okay, I am.
Blossom Hill at 299. Where did you manage to get Blossom Hill at 299? Struth. I need to change my wholesaler.
Mission updated. Restore power to Cho Arms facility.
Thank you. Night vision. Night vision.
Okay, I'm showing no flashlight. Oh, you know what type this is? It's the one where there's the two big landing pads, the power center and command center combined with the hubs across the landings.
There is a Type 7 transporter just behind you. Search and rescue, so you're clear there. Deploy landing gear.
I'm deploying the landing modules.
Pay someone to pinch it. Audi. That is ridiculous. That is a lot cheaper than even my wholesaler for the shop.
Well, you might. I remember being in Aldi like one day, and there was a publican who was buying himself about a dozen bottles of whiskey, and was having an argument that said he couldn't have that many.
Oh, hold on. Stands. Oh, that's the landing pad lights that are flashing. Yeah, I've got lit landing pads.
Okay, I'm disembarking. Yeah, I've not got lit landing pads, so it looks like it's an instancing thing.
Okay, coming in to land.
I'm heading out. Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, I'm down. Disembark.
Leaving the ship.
No, give me
everybody
stealing. I'll trip out the door. I can't
Now that I'm on the ground, everybody check your security level clearance on your hood.
I have a security. Yeah, I've got security level 3. Night vision.
Yeah, feel free to disembark, Lone Sniper.
He's just trying not to trip as he comes out the door because he can't run. So he's no good stealing.
Yeah, this base type, when I've been here, does tend to be the type that you can get drop-ins on.
Yeah, no worries. If you Bergman UK, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, indeed. Right, there's
Floor
Lone
is open.
Sniper. No worries. Okay, I'm with you now, Lone Sniper. I think he's in the dark. Let's have a look. Bringing him round with me. You've got
Okay.
3. Yep, that's your clearance. Lovely stream, lads. Very enjoyable. Thank you. That is very kind of you to say so. Without you,
I'm cutting the door.
yeah, without you guys, it wouldn't be much of a stream. So thank you very much. Oh, where did he go? He was right behind me a second ago. He is. Right.
Regulator is placed. I'm going to initiate.
No worries. We are coming down to the power center to you.
Initiating.
There we go. Okay. Point at that.
Lockers are open in here. I'm off to
No worries. First thing I'm going to do...
deal with the settlement alarms.
That recharge socket there, if you use your energy link tool... Keep going. Other one. Not that one. That one, I can't see what you got yet. And then...
Settlement alarms are off.
He's running around with a... You should be able to recharge your suit.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
That tastes like promotion!
Thank you for that, Scoobs. Yep, Dana, you'll be right back. Switch your... are you in overload mode there? It should hopefully have a blue light around by your thumb, where the thumb push button is. Oh, you overloaded the socket. Okay, not to worry. We will
It is
try on...
paid for by the security center. We have ballistics data and risk assessments.
No worries. Are the alarms off?
The alarms are off.
No problem. If you... Behind you there's a locker. If you grab the stuff from there, we will find another energy socket for you to try that on. Night vision.
Okay, I'm going to cut open the lockers here in the security center.
Okay, no worries. We're coming over to you. At least there's one good thing there, Lone Sniper. We know that that worked.
That tastes like promotion!
So, let me try.
Why are you going out? Come back out
Right.
here.
I'm just trying to find... Oh no, they're energy boxes. There is... Trying to find another socket for
Upstairs.
Lone Sniper to charge himself up on.
Upstairs between the security and the operations, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. There we go. That sounded good. That should be your suit fully energized again. Perfect. Right.
Taking off the defenses.
No problem.
Because none of us have ever had any trouble with that.
No. What have we got there? Right. Got a data port behind you. faction news. Nothing exciting in there.
Okay, in this locker, insight, compact library, building schematic, compact library, building schematic, and surveillance equipment.
Zor, who's yelling at you at work? That's not on. Nobody yells at our friends. And if they're yelling at you for watching my stream at work, we'll have words.
Did you say you need an inside entertainment suite, Andrew?
I do.
I've got one over here.
Alright, no worries. Fantastic. That is enough then for me to unlock the engineer. Okay, you can grab all of those, sir. He has. Excellent.
2 infinities and a compact library. And another inside entertainment suite.
Ah.
Say, you wait for one entertainment suite and then 2 come along at once.
2 come along at once. If I do, it would be about yesterday and it would be my boss. Oh dear. Let's hope that doesn't happen, Zor. Right, the other thing, Lone Sniper, that you can do up here. Dad Donut, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? You've got energy cells here. That's it, yep. So you can use those to charge yourself up as well as the sockets. Ooh, that door didn't open. Who's closed the door on me? Ah! Open sesame! Oh, that worked. Right, where are you now, Cappy?
I'm in the lobby by the main entrance door.
No worries. There's some bits in there as well. Oh, yeah, that's where the other one was.
Don't forget the lockers down in the security office.
Yeah, not got down there yet. Coming down there. The other thing you've got over here, Lone Sniper, is, where are you? Med packs, should you get yourself shot. Which is highly, sorry, this way, sir. Which is highly likely. Cassie, hello.
Hello.
Okay. Cappy has turned them off, but on these types of missions, one of the very first things you need to do after powering up the base is find the settlement alarm consoles and disable them. Okay, yeah, we can practice that. If you get out your cutting tool, that's it. You should end up with a green dot, and you should be. That's it. Perfect. Scooby says hi. If you, unless you've disappeared already, Cass.
Hi.
Zor, you were low by Cass. Zor, I was on the clock so long for that percentage of labour was that yesterday. No choice because my replacement left before I could clock out, and he was still clocked in. Oh dear. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound your fault, Zor. When will you find out whether you're going to get yelled at?
I'm not sure if I can actually open those doors.
That's it. Try that one. You might have to switch to overload mode on that one. I don't.
What's your power levels, Lone Sniper?
Yes, yeah, keep an eye on your energy bar. That's it.
Oh, there we go.
He's done it.
In you
Holster
go.
weapon.
In you go.
What
Right,
we
quick,
got?
close it.
Oh, right.
Just doing the science with no idea what happens if you have a commander in there.
Holster weapon.
Weapons offline.
They're 51%.
Yeah, there's the data port.
It might be worth giving yourself a recharge very soon, sir.
Back upstairs to the socket. Did you manage to get what you wanted there?
Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Did you get the download done? Dana, you're back. Excellent. Thank you. Right.
There's 3 lockers here.
Yeah. Turn your shields off to save some energy, sir. It's alright, the door's open. Practice, that's it. Keep an eye, because the more you cut, the more it will deplete your energy. And we don't want you dying a second time. What's your energy on now? To head back up to that 28, yeah. Oh, does he come up the stairs? Might need to bring him up with you, Cappy.
The other one to point out, the lone sniper is by this locker that I'm standing by. On the deck, there's a transmitter and an ion battery.
Ooh. Right, where is he?
He's still in the locker space. It's in the locker.
Right, he was down at...
nothing there of any... Wait a second, Universal Translator inside. There's GMEDs available there, which are useful to have.
Right, Lone Sniper, what is your energy level?
Come on up the stairs.
Panel's just fallen to the floor. It says 15 of your fully your backpack has got everything in, so you are fully loaded. You can go.
Now then, he's in my ship.
He's in your ship, yeah. So that might be
complication.
Might have to nip back to his ship to actually do it. There we go. You can recharge your suit, sir. It's a team recharge. Sounding good. I can hear the recharging.
Well, really then for Lone Sniper, the only other options now are to do the data ports and do hubs across the way.
That's it. Lead the way. Follow Cappy, sir. And we will pick up data. I will take the opportunity then of gathering some bits for me.
Like I say, there was an inside entertainment suite on that locker outside the ops upper level.
Yeah, got that one. Alright, I'll take the
Okay, I'm at the main door. Heading over.
No worries. Hopefully you've got... I don't think you have.
Hello, Sniper, where are you at?
I've got him here with me. Hold on.
Okay, I'm waiting by the front door.
I think he's gone back upstairs again. Let's have a look. I think he lost us.
Okay, I'm
There we
making.
go. I've got.
Wait in the main lobby.
No worries. We're coming down behind you. There we go. Hello, sir. We're here. Well, I am. You should be right behind me.
Yep.
There we go.
Lone Sniper, you're with me. Okay, if you want to finish whatever you want to do here.
No worries. No, I will just nip round and gather up a few more of those materials that I need. Because as well as training up Lone Sniper, what we're trying to do is get my last... Oh, no, he's picked them all up. That's fine. I'm trying to get my 3rd Dominator suit up to grade 5. So using things that I can...
There's another power outlet here. And the data pad is there.
So while they are running around getting data...
Accident logs, cocktail recipes, and exploration journals. The exploration journals you can only sell. Cocktail recipes will be useful for an engineer unlock. Accident logs you can sell.
Not left anything lying around here. Oh, yeah. Tell you what, there we go. Optical lenses, memory chips, encrypted memory chips, things like that can all be used at the bartender.
Another power outlet.
Trade up my requirements.
Now, Lone Sniper, you've got 15 of 15 on your assets, but sorry, goods, but you should have a capacity of 30 for assets. So take what you can there.
Steel. Ooh, we'll have some of that. Well, it's locked at the moment. Because what we have got, let's have a look. Let me switch back to there. Put that on the screen. And then find it there. We need some suit schematics and titanium platings. And looking at the bartender, the titanium plating with what I've got between the carrier and here, so far I can, just pick that little lot up. I'm going to leave the weapon components because they might be needed later as well. I can get another 12 units of titanium plating. Which will go with the 6 that I've got, giving me 18 of the 80. So we're getting
well, let's go to the next tab.
We're getting there slowly. I will switch back to the game now. There we go. Hopefully we are back. Yeah, ED Odyssey Materials Helper, great help for finding out what I need. Have you done Habitat Data Port 1?
This one, you mean? This one?
Oh, hello. Some bloke jumped right in front of me as I was looking.
Employee directory, employment history, meeting minutes and purchase records. All only useful really there for money, I'm afraid.
That's it, yeah.
Now then, Lone Sniper, if you look at the top left-hand corner of your screen, Where you're standing there, you'll see the two icons for the consoles. A couple of icons, which is like lightning bolts, which are power. And then you'll see like 3 bowling pins. That is ammunition.
Good point out, yes. There you go, he's managed to find the computer terminal. There we go. And the ammunition boxes are there. Oh, but Lone Sniper is not.
There we go. What have we done with him?
He's dead.
Oh, there we go. He's not.
That's it, he's in and he is round this
Show him
side.
the ammunition box.
That's it.
Wait a second. Stand clear.
What are you shooting at?
Right, if you go to the ammunition box and do use your interaction key, reload.
He can't resist firing that weapon, can he?
So if you, Lone Sniper, if you want to draw your weapon and fire it up into the ceiling, then go back and reload.
I'm moving. Yeah, I'm standing out the way.
An actual real weapon.
Yeah.
Pistol. Pistol of primary weapon, not your
primary
your cutting tool.
Yeah, primary or secondary weapon.
Now on a keyboard, it's number 1 or number 2.
2, yeah.
But I don't know what the Xbox. Okay, we need to get to grips with how to draw a weapon, find a primary and secondary weapon. Then
that's the one.
That's it. Fire it up in the ceiling. Now go there. Interact. And reload. Now check your ammo count. So you'll see it change, yeah? Okay, holster your weapon.
Perfect.
Okay. Ads.
Oh, right. Thank you very much for that, sir. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to the dome. Oh, these are already open.
I had a quick run through and grab some bits. I'm going to pop over to, if you keep Lone Sniper with you, I'm going to nip over quickly to one of the others, the other habs, and pick up bits that I need.
Okay, this is empty. Okay, let's go to the washroom. Follow me to the washroom. Going left.
Follow me to the washroom? What an invitation that is.
Careful, Commander.
Holster weapon.
Weapons offline.
Patch me up.
Applying med pack.
What are you doing?
I nearly blew myself up blowing a red barrel. You weren't supposed to hear that.
Now I've lost Lone Sniper. Hello, Lone Sniper. I'm behind you.
Oh dear. Fancy trying to blow myself up.
Oh, you really did go through here. Okay, there's a metal coil in there. If you've got the room, that is.
Yeah, to be honest, there wasn't an awful lot, and I'm only picking up the stuff for my upgrade for the titanium plating.
Okay, head back to the ship. I'm heading back to my ship.
No worries, I will do likewise. There's not a lot left lying around.
Pressurized environment.
And this was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I'll need to get away first.
Night vision.
Hello, Lone Sniper, how are you doing?
Assuming we've still got your suit's Lone Sniper has still got enough power on it. Where's my boarding zone? There we go. Right, I'm back on board, but I will wait for you to depart.
Okay. I'm heading for my ship.
And I will open up the system map and a plot. Next mission. Lee's Retreat is a tourist settlement, so it should
It's
be.
at the back of the ship, Lone Sniper. The access is at the back of the ship. Boarding the ship.
No worries.
Lone Sniper's on board. Preparing to take off.
No worries.
Lifting off.
Standing by for you to clear the area.
Engaging Super Cruise.
Green tick. Following you up. There we go.
We are out.
We are out. We have completed a mission and we have not killed our pupil.
So far.
Well, not on that mission.
Well, hopefully we don't get any interdictions.
Lols, yeah.
So, let's see, your Lee's Retreat is next.
Thank you, darling. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lee's Retreat at 8A, yes.
And you will need to be the first one in.
Yeah. Which, given the way I fly today, may or may not happen. Oh dear. Problem we might have.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, it's good to have you still watching me, Caustic. Question. I suppose Lone Sniper's backpack is still going to be full, isn't it?
I think it might be, yeah. Well, this is the thing. I'm not really sure. I'm not really certain.
I don't know what happens.
I don't know whether he can like store it, whether it stores it
Yeah.
on my ship until he gets back.
Until
But I
he
don't
gets
see
back.
how, if he left my ship, how he'd be able to
Yeah,
do that.
You were full there.
Maybe a data only run this one.
Yeah. Which is a tourist settlement, so we might be able to pick up some opinion polls for him. Let's have a look. 3,000 light seconds. If you go to your storage tab, and scroll down, see all mine has been moved to the ship and my backpack is showing 0. Which I know is not the case for data. I don't know what yours will be showing.
At the very least, if Lone Sniper even sat it out on the ship, he'd get the the suit schematic reward.
Royal Hanky, thank you very much for the follow. Very totally appreciated, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Welcome on in. How are you?
I'm fine. And how is Andrew?
Andrew's fine as well, Astra, thank you. I was talking to Royal Hanky though. Apologies
Royal
for the
Hanky,
ladies.
of course, is the guy who does the Hanky bus runs between the bubble and the Colonia for the Hut Noble truckers.
Is he?
If I have the right guy, I'm pretty sure I have.
We might confirm that for us. You've got 2 energy cells and 1 med kit. No worries. If you... Let me go back to that. That's what you'll be showing there. He says, just checking.
If he toggles along now to check his data, his goods, and his assets.
If you toggle down carbon on the 3 boxes below that, it should show you what's in your backpack from the stuff you picked up earlier on. Royal Hanky says he is fine. Excellent. Backpack is empty apart from the above. So there we go. Obviously it does store it
on my ship.
Temporarily on your ship. Be interested to see what happens.
When he gets up.
Yeah. Right, I'm behind you at the moment. So go for a tactical loop, sir.
I'm doing that.
I'll try not to do a tactical loop today. I am 1,000 light seconds out.
Oh, I'm still a lot closer than that. Hold on.
.600 out now. And heading in. Yeah, for all those that have joined us today, we are running a commander trainings mission scheme on foot. Not always successfully, as we've killed him once already. But Commander Lone Sniper is doing his...
What do you mean we killed him?
The Royal We forgot to teach him how to do recharge his energy, so we suffocated him on a planet. So yeah, Commander Lone Sniper is doing his very first on-foot walkabouts and material gathering, and it's going well. At the same time, I'm trying to pick up materials to upgrade my 3rd Dominator suit to a grade 5, so that I can have sort of a grade 5 empty utility suit ready for update 16, just in case there is any new engineering mods to be able to take on our friendly bugs.
There's friendly bugs?
Yeah. And Cappy, Commander Border Reaver, is along for the ride, assisting in the training. Unless it goes wrong, then it's all my fault, apparently.
You're the team leader, pal.
See what I mean?
The book stops there.
Oh dear. I can just see him as captain of his ship there. Going, well, no, there's a head office above me. It wasn't my fault.
No, that's
I ran
exactly
it aground.
when I was on. I'm fully happy with being accountable when I'm the guy to be accountable.
Yeah. No, we're having fun. But it's all.
How am I overtaking you?
I don't know. I'm heading in now. You got a faster ship than me.
I've only done 3 loops.
Only 3. Okay, half daylight.
Yeah, it looks like we're close to the Terminator.
Yeah. Right. Prepare for orbit. Or not, as the case may be. Cutting that angle a bit tight.
Yeah, let's not hear a kaboom on the planet's surface, please.
Anything is possible. Based on the first mission where I decided to boost at the settlement.
Okay, I've entered into orbit on the path.
No worries.
400 to go.
Just about to drop in.
Analyzing now.
Night vision.
Acknowledged.
I've got it in shadow now, so...
Yeah. Whoa, steady on.
Let me know if you have any torches.
Yeah, 2 clicks out.
This layout is the one where the power center is off to
The bottom.
separate side from,
Yeah.
yeah, I was going to say from the south or the bottom, across from the hab buildings.
Right, let's see if we can do it this time. Deploy the drone.
Changing camera.
Yeah, we hit the right button this time. Right, just having a look in. Story of Gaming, hello, welcome in. Thank you for that first time chat. Just checking a quick look for scabs. Can't see any around at all. Recover the drone.
Changing camera.
Deploy landing gear. What would everyone know? What would be the best manufactured materials to farm that can be traded down?
What Odyssey stuff?
Yeah, I was going to say, are we talking on foot materials story?
Graphene and optical lenses.
Yeah.
For the chemical in their circuits. And then basically weapon schematics is top of the tree for the other items, but
Odyssey, yes.
Weapon components are probably the things you're going to most want as well.
What I will do, story, hold on, bear with me a second. Have you got ED Odyssey materials helper loaded? If I turn it on, and switch to that, you can see.
Feel free to stay or leave, Lone Sniper.
Yeah, if you go to
I'm now disembarking.
The bartender tab, you can see anything with the buy values for the various materials, and obviously the higher the buy value, the better it is for being able to trade down to the cheaper materials. So like micro electrodes, 16. Ooh, bear with me, I have just... Thank you for that shout out for story. Thank you, Dana. Yeah, so you can trade those down. As you can see, I've picked up a load of smaller materials which I traded up, so I've actually got 331 micro electrodes, so that when I need them I can bring them back. Here, viscoelastic polymers, graphene, ideal at 23. Trade those down for everything else. So I hope that helps with that one. I will switch back to the game. There we go. Right. Actually, before I get off this ship, what was the mission? Provided regulator, so that should hopefully appear in my backpack.
Sniper and I are over here at the house.
No worries. I'm just going to check my backpack. Power regulator on board. You have, yeah, brilliant. Okay, I was say, hope that helped that one. I'm down at the power center, so I will get things powered up. Cutting tool.
Activated.
Energy link.
Deploying.
Energy transfer complete.
Night vision.
Entering pressurized environment.
Power regulator placed. About to power it up. You should hopefully have some lights very shortly, gentlemen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Cutting tool.
Objective is complete.
Yeah, we have a green tick. There's nothing in really worth in the lockers down here.
Kel surprise. Okay, I'm going into the leftmost hab here when looking from the power center.
Settlement alarms are off.
Very good. In this data pod, we have employment history, purchase requests, sales records, and payroll information, all of which are only worth selling.
I'm going to head back to my ship and fly over to the other side of the base.
Okay, the large locker here has optical lens, encrypted memory chip, two memory chips, circuit switch, another circuit switch, another circuit switch, 2 metal coils.
Fantastic. Not found any opinion
Metal
polls
coil
yet.
and optical lens, negative. Okay, going to the next hab.
Optical lenses are definitely well worth having for trading up or trading down for other materials. You missed doing the on-foot missions. Ah, yeah, they're good.
Habitat date port 4's accident logs, faction associates, and personal logs. No, oh wow, that was a loud landing.
It was a little bit. Disembark.
Exiting now.
Mainly SRV
Memory
stuff
chip,
now. Okay.
metal coil, ion battery, memory chip, 2 epoxies.
Is that ship material gathering or just riding around shooting? Because our aim, once we have Lone Sniper with some good suits and stuff on, is to slowly introduce him to combat zones. Getting stuff, yeah.
Entering pressurized environment.
I won't mention what I've just found there. The last time I mentioned that top one, Commander Border Reaver's
Digital designs, you mean?
that's the ones.
Voice back turned off.
You've got push. Yeah. Last time I mentioned, said, oh look, there's some digital designs here. The Gamma voice pack decided to
Throw a grenade.
throw a grenade
Right
at
to
the
a red
nearest
barrel.
the nearest red barrel standing right beside Cappy and blew him up.
Habitat data port 2, faction associates, purchase requests, and faction donator list. Hey, there's really like the square root of nothing here.
I was going to say, I'm just having a... How's Lone Sniper getting on picking up materials?
I think he's gone the other end. Now, snipes, when you're in one of these habitat buildings, if you look at that big central table, there's sometimes an item on there. And then if you go across to the other side from the lockers, you'll sometimes find a powers outlet. And on the small table beside the sofa, you'll sometimes find other things.
Oh, hello, sir.
If you fall...
That's me.
It's you.
That's me.
Just realised Sniper has a completely different helmet. Oh, and I've just run into him. Okay. You follow me alone? If we go to the middle hab, I'll show you where these other items are on the coffee table.
Right, here we go. I'm just picking up the odd bit of material, but mainly leaving a lot behind for Lone Sniper. But certainly all of those are
the central table and
tradable.
Then the coffee table.
Exactly what I need. Not so much that one, but definitely the optical lens. Need to look at that data port. Well, we were hoping for opinion polls, but no such luck.
And sometimes, okay, Lone Sniper, sometimes by this bench beside the large locker, again, there's sometimes things. In here there isn't, but sometimes there are. So there you go.
So I'm heading back to the ship.
Okay, large locker.
Once you lot have finished plundering the place. I haven't left yet, so hopefully if we switch back to our materials helper, we can see how we're doing. We need 80 titanium plating, so if I was to trade everything in that I don't need for the upgrades on the suits, based on the 3 missions that we've completed so far today and the small amount I had on the carrier, I'm not going to do the weapons components because they're quite high.
Nope, he's had the lot. Nope, looks like he's had the lot.
Yeah, there wasn't much in them, to be honest. So I've managed to trade with the bartender another 13, although showing that there's 9 units wasted, so I could drop that down, keep 3 of the transmitters, still got 13 units, and I've not wasted any of the trading material. Right, we'll switch back to the game. That's not a bad little haul for today. Right, I'm going to leave the settlement.
Okay, we're heading out from here and heading back to the ship.
No worries, shouldn't trigger anything, but we'll see. And I will see you back at DIETZ's terminal.
Roger that.
Hopefully we complete this mission with a green tick. I've got a green tick.
You will find me, Orion,
Hello,
available
Orion.
for download at hcsvoicepacks.com.
Indeed, I am using the voice packs to save having to remember where all my keys are and which keys I'm using. Let's put Super Cruise on and then I can watch chat and see what's going on at the same time. There we go. And while that's doing that, 2 hours 30. Wow, is it really 2.5 hours we've done?
Yeah, we're in 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, Snipes, I see you're on board, so I am lifting off.
We've got about another hour and a half to go of our scheduled stream. So yeah, wow, that's flowing by. And say thank you everyone that's been watching. And hopefully you're either picking something up on how or how not to do it, depending on what mood we're in. Dana, thank you. Ah dear, yes. Much needed. Cricket's chirping chat, lol. We're getting there. We're doing things, Scoobs. As I say, you know, I've been playing since premium beta days. It's a long time ago now. But I am still learning all sorts of things from the original, let alone Horizons or Odyssey. And Elite Dangerous community is absolutely fantastic for jumping in with helpful advice, which we appreciate.
It's like this, you know, we're helping out Lone Sniper here, and he's like making progress. If he was trying to do this completely by himself, it'd be very demoralizing at times.
It is, yeah. I mean, I tried going into the caustic clouds around the Titans when they first came out and was making a complete and utter pig's ear of it. Watching a few streams and then joining in with another commander to walk them through it, and I picked up all the caustic tissues I needed within about half an hour instead of the 4 hours I think I'd wasted trying it by myself. So yeah, and it's great fun. I love having commanders on stream joining me in and occasionally blowing me up. Isn't that right, Cappy?
Sorry, was that meant to me?
Yeah. We had an instance on the stream that a certain commander board either jumped on board a dropship in a combat zone, got taken up to the sky, and when he fell back to planet surface, it changed teams. And he was suddenly on the enemy side. So
I have to say though, I've never have choked a newbie commander while on the surface on their first mission, though.
No, that's true. I've got to say that is definitely going down as a first for me as well. Oh dear.
And so, sir, did you did you deal with that?
Yeah, how much energy? Lone Sniper. If I'd done this myself, it would be one controller logged into a SCAR monitor. Yeah, it's so much easier when someone's with you, and it's great. We started off experimenting with Scooby.
You mean experimenting with Scooby? Did you mean that to sound the way it did?
No, I was trying to stop myself saying it as I was saying it. Oh dear. Yes.
Horrible vision came in my head there of Scooby laid out on some table and we're cackling mad scientists brandishing chainsaws and other implements.
Scoobs, no. Yeah, oh dear. There we go, 2 hours 35 minutes. We've cracked up slightly earlier than normal. Oh dear. Yes, so there we are. We'll go back to that one. We tried first off doing a newbie run on foot with Commander Scooby, and it was great fun. And here we are doing the second one, and I think we've now got Scoob soloing Mexican Bandito 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Hi.
Scoops is now every bit as psychopathic kleptomaniac as the rest of us are.
Exactly, yeah. Commander Scooby now solos high zones, low zones, medium zones, enters establishments, steals, robs, murders, plunders. Yes, Cassie, he does
Apart
murder.
from that, he's a fine fellow.
He's a lovely chap, yeah. Oh, love this game. Yes, Mexican Bandito, we love it as well. We're not necessarily totally good at it, but we do love it.
That may not apply to all members of the team.
Yeah, exactly. This is true. What are you saying? Request a landing pad.
I'm saying nothing. I'm just
request a landing pad.
Roger that.
Thank you.
I'm sure you only bring me along on these so I can go through the mission layouts.
Exactly. Well, yes, I tend to get totally and utterly lost. But Cappy knows where he's going. So do you play Mexican Bandito? Do you play Elite? And you say you love the game, but yeah, do you? And if so, what are you up to in game at the moment? And hopefully you're doing better than we are. Try that one again. Self-suffocation, Lone Sniper. Lone Sniper says, I get lost following the lost. You're in great company with that then. But we're lucky with Commander Border Reaver with us in that, yes, he knows exactly where he's going most of the time.
Oh man, it was going so well till you put in the qualifying statement.
Well, I've got to sort it out. You found a certain VOD where I was praising you behind your back, so can't get you getting too carried away. Right, mission board. Let's turn in. I'm not even going to get out of my ship.
Ooh, team member mission complete.
Mission complete indeed. And I think
I'll have to hand in
have a quick look.
that shows, so you should also get that message.
Fantastic. I have now completed all the suit schematics I need, so it is just getting that 80 titanium plating.
A mere trifle.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed, Dana. Thank you. Right, here we go. That's back
I'll
on
be interested to hear from Lone Sniper when he disembarks as to what he actually disembarks with in terms of his materials and his goods. Whether he's, shall we say, made an unexpected donation to my inventory.
Yeah, that is a very valid point.
In which case, I'm going to have to meet with him and offload quite a bit of stuff for him.
Swap it over. Yes, to aid in the training, Commander Lone Sniper is in Commander Border Reaver's ship. And when we got to the last base, he filled his backpack with the looted materials, which transferred to Border Reaver's ship at the end of the mission. So it will be interesting to see what happens, whether it just goes into storage in the cloud, so to speak. But we will wait up developments on that one. In the meantime, we're going to have a look at another mission.
Okay, I'm just about to turn in mine.
No problem.
There goes the one I shared. Manufacturer instructions, always handy.
Excellent. Yeah, got that. Just having a look through. I've got one here. Schuster Synthetics for 4 power regulators.
Don't you Schuster me?
Ah, I haven't got anything in a different system that might have any revenants. Scroll down the bottom. No. Security combat. Power regs. You said there was nothing you particularly needed, was there?
No, but power regs never come in wrong.
No, I will take.
Okay, I've got 3 at Shore Agricultural.
Okay, I've got Schuster Synthetics then with a provided regulator and 4 as a reward. So I'll accept that one. Complete that mission and pick up the manufacturing instructions.
I'm having a look at Shore Agricultural Centre, which has got a 3 power regulator reward. Oh,
fantastic.
cheeky blighters. They want me to provide my own regulator for that as well. No,
and they're
pass
only
on
giving,
that.
yeah, they're only giving you 3.
I know.
Miserable devils.
Grippy or what? Especially with the reputation level I've got here.
Yeah. I've got some combat missions, but we're not quite ready for those today, I think. Right, I am going to share.
We've been involved in the death of Lone Sniper once today. Let's not think double up on that.
I have shared my mission for both you gents. And I am going to launch and head out. Open system map.
System cartography.
Oh, mine's miles away. 10G.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see it. Shore Agri Centre is EBISU 8C, and it's 3 power regulators, so I'll take that.
You're going to go for that one, no worries. I've set destination towards Schuster, as that's the furthest out then, so we'll do that one first and then head back. Do your one on the way back.
When I get back on the ship, I will I'll send out my share. I will accept yours, and I'm just wondering what Lone Sniper wants to do. Whether he wants to gain ride with me, or he wants to head out on his own ship.
Yeah, good question. Ooh, mass locked. Why is that mass locked? Clear the area and jump. Or not. Thank you. Oh,
clear the area. That banana is not repeating on you, is it?
No, that's a reference to my breakfast. I had a delightful banana on toast for breakfast just prior to the stream starting. But I can hear the lovely wife cooking for our customers out there. All I can hear is bacon sizzling and all sorts of things.
Okay, I've shared that mission to Shore Agricultural.
To Shore, got it.
Oh, Lone Sniper's with me. Okay, lifting off.
No problem. Yeah, he's following you. Good. Hello, Melody. Yeah.
When we get back next time, if we can take a minute or two to take Lone Sniper to the bartender.
No worries. Bear with me a second.
For material trading, that is.
Alexa, turn on girl's computer.
Okay.
There you go. I will mute Alexa again, just in case she tries anything untoward. That was youngest Melody surfacing. Not impressed.
Oh, you weren't kidding when you said this first one's a way out.
It is. I'm currently 2,500 light seconds out. Oh, she just opened the door to go and get something, and all I can smell is bacon. He's following Cappy. Free drinks too. Oh dear. You don't know Commander Border Reaver very well, do you?
What Are you calling me Gribby?
He only takes you to a bar that doesn't serve drinks.
That sounds...
I'm in so much trouble.
Oh, wait a second. Ah, so it was you that said it. You weren't just reading that off chat. I was thinking, wait a second, that sounds something like Scooby would say.
I love that, yes. Poor Scoobs. No free rums, says Lone Sniper now, yeah.
Lone Sniper evidently believes this is a Navy ship if I've got rum on board.
Is it? Scooby me, lol. Oh dear. Poor Scoobs, he's not even on stream with us and he's still getting the abuse as well.
Abuse?
I don't know.
If anyone's after reparations, it'd be Lone Sniper after being choked to death at a settlement by the responsible commander.
Most impressive.
Oh, that's a guy I'm going to clip that when I find it on the VOD.
Just like Will in Star Trek.
I'm dying. It was at this point that Andrew realised he had not done the pre-flight safety briefing.
That's it. Oh dear. You right there, Mel?
Just gonna check if the conference is free.
No worries. Yes, pre-flight checks to include breathing. Scooby, I'm sure it's deserved.
If your team member knows how to use medkit, draw a weapon, holster weapon, and power up.
Yeah, and breathe. I'm sure it's deserved abuse in Luanda. Yeah, we wouldn't say that. We're missing you, Scoobs.
That'll soon change when I get those sights zeroed in.
Yeah. Oh, we're heading into the dark.
Sorry, did I say that on stream?
You did say that. Watch out, Scoobs, next time you're with us. Right, here we go. Heading into the dark side once again.
Oh, the dark side. Such an attractive phrase.
It is. Let's see if what else we get. Anybody in this?
I think I've had Eli too long as a crew member.
Oh, I did see, talking of Eli and stuff, that the exobiology voice packs are due out very soon.
Very good.
So we might have a play around in a stream doing some exobiology.
Remind me how many HES voice packs you've got?
Is it 30, 31 now? Plus the cat, parrot and dog.
Wait a second, 31 plus the parrot, cat and dog.
Yeah, something like that. But if the wife's listening, I don't have a single voice pack.
It's true, you don't have a single voice pack.
No. Saturday night you should be joining us, yeah. Let's hope it was this. Lone Sniper's got 3 night vision.
Well, from tomorrow I'm going to be boarding my youngest's black cat, and the computer's in the room where we'll be keeping her.
Oh.
So I may well have a furry hat on.
Yeah.
Like on your stream on Saturday night, or even on Thursday.
We might hear a real ship's cat.
Yeah. I was playing like one day, and I felt that the chair like move, which was her jumping up onto the top of the chair, and then the next thing, there was 2 paws on my right shoulder, and it was like, okay, what's going on here then?
Right, deploy the drone.
Changing camera.
That's not going to work, is it? Recover the drone. Lights on.
Okay, heading on in. Did you know this is on the dark side?
I did. That's why I've just turned my lights back on. Right, doesn't appear to be anybody around.
I'm going to soon change that.
So I am going into land. There is a ship. Well, that's another.
There's a ship.
AX. Now up in the
All right.
skies above you. Deploy landing gear.
I was going to say somebody from the PG dropped in on us.
Oh dear, Scooby, you're going to be joining me Saturday. Excellent.
I'll hope to be able to join you on Thursday.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm hoping that Saturday's stream will be slightly less eventful in the real world.
Well, that's something you can't control. It was at this point that Andrew realised that that campground across the way from his place was actually holding the Kiss and Metallica tribute concert.
Yeah. Yeah, what I was streaming Saturday, eldest daughter thought she heard a noise outside and came to investigate. But didn't, as it turned out, or at least we couldn't see anybody. Bear with me just a second. What's that, man?
I think it was a hedgehog, because we did see a hedgehog out there.
There was a big hedgehog out there, yes, there was.
Not the one from Monty Python, was it? That's a very big hedgehog.
Yeah, the noise there, it must have been. Night vision. Right, I am walking into my ship and there we go. I'm off. Are you in? Me too, if I get the invite. Yes, certainly, Lone Sniper. Was more than welcome.
I'm in the Glide. I should say we're in the Glide.
I was going to say.
Although we're in the Vulture. But that's in the Glide.
Right, who's stolen the power building? Over there.
Okay, I've got a light like here and I'm just getting the missiles ready.
Yeah, I've left my ship with full lights on, haven't I? Cutting tool. I can hear you chuckling.
Happy days are here again.
Stranded on planet surface.
There was a movie about that, wasn't there? Didn't Mark Wahlberg play you or something?
Cutting tool. I knew you weren't going to listen to me there, voice pack. It's got me laughing far too much again. You need the restroom, Lone Sniper. No worries, back of Cappy's ship is fine. I'm just powering up the base. We will wait for you on planet surface, sir. Take the time you need. Oh, dismiss the ship. Was that you, Cappy?
Yep.
Firing at my ship?
Yeah, it's an automatic response when someone decides to encourage someone to pee on my ship. Disembarking.
That's right, I suddenly thought there was a... Did I see him out the back? There he is, look at him. Suddenly thought there was a load of scavs arriving, then realised it was just... you.
Just me.
Just you. And your co-pilot. Cutting tool.
Engaging.
Stop laughing, Dana. You're just encouraging him. Right, need to turn the alarms off.
sure this is the same layout as we were
where
with,
we
the very first time.
where we starved him of oxygen.
Oh, Snipes, feel free to disembark. You're still on the ship, according to me.
Yeah, I think he was nipping off to the restroom.
Oh yeah, because at that point you'd said to him how he could pee on the landing gear of my ship.
That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
excellent, excellent.
Darn, I
Not
don't
got
think he
the
needs encouragement.
not got the clearance for the mission.
You've not got clearance? Was that probably
Yeah.
because you shot at my ship?
No, it's because there's a good
Night vision.
Hmm.
Coming back to the door, where are you?
Front door. Can you hear that ship?
Yes.
It's passed overhead. Thought for a minute there might have been coming in.
Could do with at least one bit of action. Yeah, it's up there. Nothing exciting going on.
Yet.
Bloopiness, good rules you've got there, bud. Thank you. I think, are you talking chat rules there, are you? Night vision. Literally. Let's use a flashlight instead. Night vision. Yeah, no, I've picked them off of various commanders. I'm very good. And say thank you for joining in chat first time.
It's okay, I'll disable this point defense.
Thank you, Dana. You disabled the point defense. I ain't got over there yet.
Evacuation protocols, financial projections, and faction news.
Yeah, no worries. Dana Mouse is on the ball for me today. You've joined us today.
You shoot first and think later. Or don't think at all. Yeah. Shoot first, think never. Shoot first, think never.
Ooh, that door just slammed in my face. Yes, you've joined us today as we are leading Commander Lone Sniper on his very first on-foot missions. So he's gathering materials to be able to upgrade suits, and at the moment he is on a quick bathroom break. And
I think he's back. I think he said disembarked.
He's disembarked there. Yes, he has.
We're going to try cutting the SRV open for him.
No problem. He's just behind you somewhere. There he is. Okay, Lone Sniper, this is a similar base sort to where we suffocated you first time round. Indeed, on foot missions, yes, it's the AX power restore missions, enabling us to do a lot of material gathering in a short amount of time. And while he is off there with Kathy,
Hey, what's...
You're right.
Is that you? Just there was a funny sound, and all of a sudden I was moving.
Not me, Gav.
What you call a moving experience.
I'm heading back to the data port in the power center to see if there was anything exciting on it.
if there's only a discharge power regulator in there, you can sell it at the bartender.
Right, data port that I've got here. Still trying to figure out how these work. Right, I've got duty rotors. There is one set of maintenance logs in there. Yeah, no worries. But this with, as I say, literally, we are doing a very first walkthrough for Lone Sniper, trying to explain how that all works. So at any time you want to join us, send us an in-game request and you are more than welcome to come along, and we'll try and keep you alive. Unlike we did for the very first mission this morning, where we forgot to explain how to replenish energy. You only just picked up the DLC. Yeah, as I say, anything you need, any help that you need, feel free to reach out. Ooh, holster weapon. Holster weapon.
Weapons offline.
Let me switch back to that. One good thing definitely to get is if I switch to there, switch back to that. ED Odyssey Materials Helper is a fantastic resource tool to tell you everything you need for unlocking engineers, various suit grades and modules, same with weapons. And you can set a wish list like I've set here. Dominator suit grade 1 to 5 is what I'm trying to work on, and there's a list of the materials that I need and have, and then I can see a lot of titanium plating needed.
Ads.
Oh, thank you. Let me come out of there. Turn that off to get back to the game. We'll wait till that ad break finishes and see how much bloopiness saw on that. Night vision. Give me a shout, Cappy, if you don't mind. Let me know when we're back.
Okay. Insight databank, insight, personal documents, insight, all just really stuff for sale there alone.
Got not a lot in these lockers at all. Are we back from ads?
Not yet.
Not yet. God, that's a long one today.
Spider-Man's just zipping up himself.
Yeah. Are you opening that? Have you got the code for that locker?
I did have.
Yep. There you are. You're in.
There we go. The Universal Translator Inside Entertainment Suite for anyone who's looking for one.
Yeah. I'd definitely
Personal
grab that and
documents
keep
and
hold
insight.
of that. Just had a sudden thought there, Cappy.
What, that you left the gas on?
Yeah, indeed. it was a slow
Health
burner.
monitor in here. Health monitor in here.
Yeah,
Anyone who wants
when Lone Sniper said when he boarded your ship that he only had one energy cell, need to take him to a bartender so that he can see how, or Pioneer Supplies as well, to see about buying energy packs So
Well, it's only the Pioneer supplies. You can buy the energy packs up, unless, of course, we have a grenade box around here.
Yeah. So yeah, we need to show him how to buy those as well. So we'll have a walk round Starport as and when we get back and go through those bits. Okay, how is your energy level, Lone Sniper? I'm going to head back to the ship and clear the mission.
Okay, doke. Likewise, I'll head back to my ship. Lone Sniper, return to the ship.
Bloopiness, I'm not sure how much you saw of the ED Odyssey material helper. 8 ads this time, my word, blimey. We're running ads every hour for supposedly for 3 minutes to disable the pre-rolls for everyone joining. But yeah, I'm saying I don't know how much of the Elite Dangerous Odyssey material app there you saw, but well worth getting to keep tabs on what you've got and what you need.
So I'm back at the ship and I'm waiting for Lone Sniper.
No worries, he's bouncing around in front of me and I am taking off to go and clear this mission. What we have found with these missions is that whoever took the mission to start with needs to be the first in and the first out to trigger completion, otherwise they were running into a few issues. There we go, objective completed. Running into a few issues where they weren't completing. There we go. Right, I am clear, gentlemen. Lights off. Lights off.
Lone Sniper has just embarked.
Open
so I'm
system
getting ready
map.
to lift.
Displaying map.
You stupid bastard!
I'm going to set location for your mission.
Okay, and I'll need to overhaul you.
that was a long ad roll. That certainly felt longer than 3 minutes.
Happens to that, I have had ad rolls with you where there's been like 1 or just 2 ads.
That's it. Yeah, they're supposed to last, say, 3 minutes, but it does seem to be an average out at times. But as I say, the advantages do mean that you can get in and join us straight away and get into the action.
Okay, my target is set as Shore Agricultural Centre.
3,682 light seconds away. How are we doing? 14:39. So we got just under an hour left.
Just clearing orbit.
No problem. Back at home on the PC. Excellent. As I say, if you want to send Odyssey in-game friend request, feel free. As we say, it's Commander Andrew Space Johnson, who's trying to get me waterlogged. Cappy, yes, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Oh, hello. Why have we got red alert going off? Love to, but I've got to work today. No, you don't need to work. I'm supposed to be working. Yeah. At least I tell the good lady that streaming is working. That's no problem. Anytime you get engaged.
As if she believes you.
told me the other day it
Remember,
wasn't real, wasn't it?
It's not real, yeah.
You knew. I knew where you were going with that one. Dear. Yeah, anytime you want to send it, not a problem.
We are all just an imagination of your figment.
Enemy down.
We haven't had many enemies yet. I'm hoping at least one of the missions might have it. Thank you for the follow.
I can
Much
step in for that if
appreciated.
you want.
Oh, yeah, you would as well, wouldn't you? We want some scavs because we might even
Lone
be
Snipe was like, wait a second, I'm riding on this ship as well.
Yeah. In my storage and goods, it says one chemical sample mission 1. Read that again. Slow it down there. In my storage in goods, it says one chemical sample mission 1. Okay. Let's have a look in mine. We taken a mission that involved picking anything else up?
No, negative.
No, I've not got nothing on there at all. Ooh, hello. I've lost the planet in the meantime while I was looking at that.
Uh-oh. Pretty close to lose something the size of a planet, Commander.
Right, I'm 230 light seconds away. Where are you, sir?
840.
All right, just as well that I was sort of there then. Oh dear. Yeah, we could do with one mission just with a few scavs that maybe we can fire one shot to take their shield down, and then Lone Sniper can get his first kill as well.
So what? Wait a second. You don't want me to rocket them?
Might rocket everyone bar one.
Everyone bar one.
Yeah, there's a challenge. And then.
You mean restraint?
Yeah, because I think in data I have net. Oh, hello. The RAF are flying over the house now. In data, I have network access history.
Yes, Wing Commander.
Mission
Lock on
1.
to the shop. There's like a heavily wanted terrorist there. Yes, you are free to fire. Fox 1, Fox 1.
So Lone Sniper, you're on storage, yeah? And in data, network access history mission 1. I'm confused on that one. Cappy, can you share any intelligence?
I've just
on
checked
this?
and I don't have anything. I don't know why it's like showing that or what's going on.
No. To answer that, Bluebeard, I don't think there would be any lag, any latency issues at all. I don't know where. Lone Sniper's UK based as well, I think, aren't you? As is Cappy, but we've had team members in from Australia, with no problems at all.
Just depends how many people's on board and what the conditions are on the day. Okay, 140 clicks out.
No worries.
On the run in.
But it's definitely one we can give a try to. And if you...
Oh, we're playing rugby.
The way we're playing, it's definitely a scrum. If you... if you check out my Discord, then you'll find that Commander Border Eva, or DP Captain, as is shown in chat and Discord, has got lots of helpful tips and advice that he's spent ages typing there, for material upgrades for suits and things like that, along with weapons and various base types. There you go. See, compliments this time, Cappy. Not, when you're even, disappeared.
Wow, my helmet feels pretty uncomfortable. It seems like it doesn't fit me anymore.
Thank you, Skeevy, for linking the Discord there. Brilliant. At this rate, we'll end up with 2 teams of 4 players descending on combat zones.
Can't have too many in a party.
I know.
Okay, what's going on here?
Oh, okay, you've updated now, yeah.
Yeah.
Diddy Company?
That's why.
I think I know why my ads ran for 8. Twitch doesn't seem to have reset itself for the ad breaks.
Ah.
So it's got itself confused by the looks of it.
Okay, what have we got going on here?
Sounds a bit like Commander Border Reaver. Oh, ironically, it's just refreshed it now. What am I flying into, sir? You sounding confused.
I'll tell you, it's a good job we've got small ships with us.
It's one of those, is it? That brings back memories of me and my bouncing Python. Am I?
Well, I've not been to one of these missions for a while.
Yeah.
These mission layers, the settlement. Okay.
Am I playing tomorrow? What's today? Tuesday.
Wait a second, you don't even know what the day is.
I've got no idea. It's been a bank holiday. I've got no idea what day it is. I may be on after work tomorrow evening, which is so that'll probably be about 7:30 p.m. UK time. Definitely on stream again on Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. UK time, and Saturday nights is another one where you'll
stand by.
Catch me on stream, and that is 10 p.m. UK time to 2 a.m. Right, somewhere in here there is a base.
I think we've got scavs.
You think we've got scavs? Excellent.
I know we've got scavs. I'm under attack.
You're under attack. Okay, coming in hot. Night vision. Are you out the ship or?
Negative, I'm still in the ship. Oh, come on, out you come.
Where is the base?
One dead.
Okay. Right, so Fire Group Alpha.
2 dead.
Trouble is we don't know how many
3
we've got.
dead.
No worries, Bloopiness, that would be great. I should look forward to it.
Well, it's usually at the base this side, it's usually at 9.
Yeah. Let's see any
So
more.
I've got 3.
Right, tell you what, stand still. Deploy the drone.
Confirmed.
Lights on.
Lights on.
Oh, Lord Sniper's got out.
Oh no, is he on foot?
Yeah. Wait a second, I'm going to land.
Yeah, likewise.
Come on, Lord Sniper, get back on board.
Have you got him?
Negative.
Oh, it's going to be night vision. I thought it was grass. It is night vision.
There is something of interest within
Transfer complete.
kilometers of the ship.
Right, he's back on board. I'm just going to hop across over near the domes.
No worries.
So we could have anything 6 or even 9 at this place.
Shield deactivated.
Okay, I'm parked up behind the agri.
Okay, I'm going to get my power regulator on board.
See if I can drag any out.
Okay, now I'm disembarking. I'm going to head to the door.
Time for your morning smoke with your coffee, no worries.
Get your shields on there, Lone Sniper, when you disembark.
Yeah, one on left says Lone Sniper. I can hear them. Night vision. Night vision. Right, okay, I've got 2 round by me. Well, if that's how we're going to be, you're going to die quickly.
Okay, I'm getting this dome door open.
Yeah. Trying to make sure, if we can, that we can leave. Didn't you attack my ship?
A member of your team is under attack.
Oh, hello, who's throwing a grenade at me? He's an aggressive looking scav.
In you go, Lone Sniper.
Right. I have killed two over by me.
I've killed 1 right by me. In you
Yep.
go, Lone Sniper, in the door. Okay. Knock. Take your shields off. Follow me.
Oh, hello. You two are by. You're in the agri,
We're
yeah?
inside. Yeah, we're in the agri.
Okay, I am just outside on the roof. I can see your torchlight, Scav.
Come on, where the hell are you?
I'm right there, Maritza. You're gone.
You with me? Yes. Right. Yep, you are. This place is really easy to get lost in.
I was going to say, it's one of those, isn't it?
Stick really close to me.
I must be underneath you guys. Okay, there's one just round here. Activate shield. Activate shield.
Shields online.
Shield activated.
Do you want to cut this one, Lone Sniper? You cut it, I'll open it.
Target incapacitated.
I want to step back just 1 step, Lone. It's a little easier when I'm further away.
Deactivate shield.
Yeah.
Deactivate shield. Alright, I'll do it manually.
Shield deactivated.
Do you want to do the same again for this power center? You want to cut that? You cut it, I'll open it.
Okay. Anybody down that far end still? Night vision. Can't see any more torches.
Okay, lone sniper, if I come here. See the console off to your left there where it says power center. You can initiate that.
Throw grenade. Just see if we get anybody.
Yeah, whatever key on your Xbox tells you you can interact. It's usually the same one as if you can pick stuff up.
Oh, there might be. What's that over there?
Whoa, grenade! What the?
Who was that?
Gail. Lone sniper just threw a grenade.
Oh.
Luckily, it went away from me because I've got my shields off.
Objective complete. Nearly. Oh dear. Welcome to the club, Lone Sniper. Holster weapon.
Okay, if you need power, there's a battery box here, like Lone. It should give you the option to either use a battery or to take a battery.
Energy link.
Selecting.
Okay, let there be light. I'm turning the settlement alarms off.
Excellent.
Okay, there's a item there for you.
I'm going to take a run down to the other establishment and see if there's anything there.
Okay,
Commander
I'm going to
Cat,
go upstairs
thank
now.
you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Stick with me.
How are you? Night vision. Right, you join us as
See, there's an ammo box here. I'm just going to reload.
Commander Lone Sniper's energy is getting very low.
There's a... Okay, there's a... I thought it just hit. If you come to me, there's a power outlet here.
Activate shield.
Combat mode.
Shield activated.
So if you can get your energy link out.
I think at the moment we are scav clear.
Okie dokie.
I'm down by the Habs and I can't see.
I have no idea why that. Why is that not working for you?
Entering pressurized environment.
Let's get you back downstairs to grab a battery. Mind you, hold on. As well, there's grenades here.
You really letting him pick up another grenade?
Yeah, well, said he only had one. Gonna.
You're at 100%. Okay. Yeah, his energy's at 100%.
Okay. We're going to the lab. In this design, there's usually a data port in there. So if you follow me.
Was a classic entertainment at one of the Habs down here, but otherwise it is only data for selling.
Maintenance logs, mineral survey. Mineral survey is useful. Seed genealogy, no use. Pharmaceutical patents, only for use with increased air reserves.
Yeah, there's nothing, nothing
Wow.
really down at these Habs at all.
Couple of things.
data-wise anyway. There's material, but not a lot.
Where have you gone, Lone Sniper? Okay, I'm just going to show you there's an optical lens to grab here.
Yeah. What we're doing today is we've got Commander Lone Sniper on his very first...
Here's the data port.
On-foot missions. So, which is why you can hear...
Hello, hello, hello.
Team members guiding him through. Did nearly take an unexpected turn there with the scavengers being present, but...
well, you did say you wanted some enemies.
I did. Unfortunately, you killed them all so that Lone Sniper couldn't get his first kill. Thank you, Bluepiness. Yeah, it's going well. As I said earlier on, it was something we tried with Commander Scooby a couple of weeks back, and it worked well, and reasonably well today. We did manage to kill Lone Sniper once by forgetting to teach him how to recharge, but it's all part of our enjoyment of helping out in the community.
All this stuff in this large locker you can sell or trade up. Bartender.
Where's my... have I still got any dead bodies lying around here? Have they disappeared?
Man, that didn't sound creepy at all.
I was trying to go and scan some bodies. Oh, they were up on the roof, weren't they, by the time I killed them? Let's have a look. Trying to pick up some bounties for everybody. Yeah, there we go.
Encrypted memory chip there.
Profile analyzer.
Identifying now.
Okay, upstairs.
There we go. Scanned Lily. She's worth a little bit. What about John? What's he worth?
Good shooting.
Don't say usually in this lab there's a data port, but this time there doesn't seem to be.
No more bodies. No more bodies. No, those ones weren't too profitable at all, unfortunately. There are a lot better ones, yes, indeed. And then once you start getting into sort of combat zones, the kills are worth a lot more. If you can... trying to see, I'm sure I killed somebody over here. It was firing at me from the ground. Oh, there's Jamie. What's Jamie worth? Let's have a look.
Now this is the door we came in through.
Not a lot.
I'm going to take us out through this other door. Hello?
That's just
Red
me.
barrel just went.
Yep, that's me. Sorry, are you close to me there?
Everything's shook in here.
Safety's on.
Yes, if you do some combat zones, a low combat zone is about 10 to 100,000. But if you can get yourself up to a point where you can do high combat zones,
There's 3 lookers here, Lone Sniper.
you can earn anything from sort of 5 million to 15 million credits per run. I think we did. Let's have a look, see if I can find. Let me have a quick look. Let me load up in our.
Okay, follow me. There's a data port here.
Credits and assets. Saturday night stream, we did 4 hours of high
announcement means an operational
high combat
the operational
zones.
manual is useful.
And
Only minutes, and you can sell them. Okay, follow me, please.
27th of May, we got 36 million
now
in combat bonds.
This door goes back to that lab.
And 21 million on the Saturday night, 36 on the Sunday night. So we got 51 million credits in combat bonds. Scooby, you were getting around 600k for a low. Thank you. I couldn't remember what the figures were. But yeah, Saturday night we got about 50, 57, 58 million for the high combat zones.
Going downstairs.
So there is a big difference. One of the first things you want to try, Bloopiness, is getting some upgraded suits. If you go to any of the stations you're in, you're a decent shot, and the AI seems kind of. They have their moments, but
empty.
You know, are you taking ages to kill them, or?
If you need to power up, you can also do it here with a. It should give the option to either take a take a power cell or use a power cell.
Thank you. That's what I was supposed to be doing. You just reminded me. Energy link.
Power in systems.
Suit recharging. Suit fully charged.
Yeah, some of the lower level weapons are awful for shooting the enemies with. So it is a case of trying to get to at least a grade 3 weapon as quickly as possible. And if you go to Pioneer Supplies, some of the starports you can find sort of grade 3 weapons. And if you follow on the forums, let me find the link. I'll just see. What we got at the moment. You've got to be quick on these. But if you check out that Frontier Forum post, anyone finding weapons or suits of a decent grade are posting them in there. But as I say, they can disappear very, very quickly. While we're there,
the lenses are very good there to grab.
In fact, so that is you. I mean, I'm currently running grade 5 weapons, and even with the pistol, I can sort of one shot to take shields down, one shot to kill.
Another health monitor here.
And the same with grade 5 weapon there. 1 or 2 shots. If they've got no shields on, single shot to kill. Right, I'm going to head back towards the ship, gentlemen, because I've just seen the time. We've got about 20 minutes left of stream.
Okay, there's one data port here It's got air quality reports, geological data. Geological data is only worth sale. Air quality, I think, is again for increased air reserves.
No worries, people. It's okay. That's brilliant.
If you need more power, there's energy packs here.
Right, this was your mission, wasn't it, Cappy?
Yep, okay, head back to the ship.
Yeah, you've got to go first. No worries.
Back to the ship.
Yeah, there was nothing. There was nothing down the habs, to be honest.
Well, time's of the essence now, so let's get back to the ship.
What was the other thing I wanted to share with Bloopiness there? I know I've just done it, but that's what I want. That one also is Inara is very good at tracking your commander and enabling bits for engineering blueprints for both on ship and on foot. Somebody's running around in front of my ship. That'll be
I've lost sight of Lone Sniper.
He's in front of my ship. He was heading towards mine. I think he's just done a complete about turn. You've got that bookmarked. Brilliant. Yeah, he's just done a complete U-turn and is heading towards you.
I think that's me, actually.
He's right beside you now, looking at my scanner. Yep, all those blue squares are converging. Lights off.
Lights off.
Lifting off.
Oh, no worries, thank you. Feed the dog. Can hear the ship's dog whining. I am, yes, I've got voice attack and HCS voice packs running.
Jump to Super Cruise.
No problem, I've got a green tick. So, following behind. Engage Super Cruise.
Engaging cruise.
I originally got
3 already.
I know, I can't believe where today's gone. Navigation.
Navigation.
Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to put a parrot in space, nerd?
It has, it's been good fun. When we get back, Lone Sniper, what we'll do is we'll do a quick trip over to Pioneer Supplies so that you and Bluebiness can see about suits and stuff like that, and then a quick trip to the bartender to sell some of that stuff you've bought, and
that will be it.
That'll probably be it. Yeah. And then I'll go back to the day job for an hour, about 3 hours till we shut the shop.
Unless, of course, it gets busy, in which case you'll.
In which case we'll stay open.
We'll
stay open later.
Yeah, you might get a few people show up around like 6:15, hoping to grab something to eat.
Nothing would surprise me. Yeah, just as you just about to hit the off switch on the takeaway buttons, and
any chance of a?
Yeah, yeah, of course there is. No, I want to sit down and chill out tonight. No, it's been a good stream today. Thank you everyone for joining me. It's a village store with a takeaway and a very small takeaway, scale takeaway next attached to it, and a single petrol diesel fuel pump.
Which is still working, yeah?
Still working, but at least it was when I sat down. I did say it broke again last week, didn't I?
Yeah, they got it fixed.
Yeah, he got it fixed just before the bank holiday, and
thank God for that.
Oh, tell me about it. I did a lot of fuel yesterday, actually. Suddenly seemed to have been discovered by a load of road bikers rather than just the trail bikes. So, well, if they didn't need fuel, they were having a lot of hot food. So, which all contributed to a really good weekend.
Brilliant.
It felt like I think I said to someone yesterday, it felt like the first time since COVID that it was back to what a normal bank holiday should be like.
Well, hopefully you'll have a damn good tourist season, and that gives you the means to get through the winter.
I hope so. Oh, I've got a message there. What's... Oh,
there's a place near us that's been there for a long time. My wife came back from the village and said, "Do you know they're such and such a shut?" I'm like, "You're kidding me?" But yep, they've shut up shop.
Oh, that's not good. Sounds like a Yorkshire shop out in the sticks. Yeah, very, very similar. So we're out here in Wales, but yeah, it's good fun. Obviously, yeah, benefits. Never be rich, I suppose, but the girls have never had to childcare or anything like that. We haven't missed a single school production or assembly or anything, and so it's got that. And as I say, the views.
Well, it gives you the life you want.
Yeah, exactly. The views, I think are stunning. In between customers all weekend, we've been sitting outside in the sun, and yeah, just about pays the bills and keeps the roof over our heads. But it all hinges on good tourist seasons, really.
And here's hoping you get a bumper one.
Exactly.
Start to make up some ground that was lost in COVID.
It's very difficult because you can say exactly where it is, but I don't want to dox myself on stream.
No, best not to dox yourself.
I mean, that said, it's not very difficult to probably find it, to be honest.
Except from that woman who had to ask directions to get back to Birmingham.
Yeah. Bless them. Right, I am nearly there, nearly back.
Heading in.
Bikes are brilliant, yes. Although we've never really had sort of the road bikes as much as we seem to have had this weekend. But with the volumes that they come by in, it's it could sort of go absolutely manic if they all decide that they like the bacon baps and stuff, which the ones that did eat did seem to like it. And we're talking about adding this to some of the motorcycle apps that they subscribe to. And I was just looking at mobile phone. I can see it has been, still has, it's actually been a really good day today by the looks of it, while I've been in here. Okay, coming into land. How are we doing? 10 minutes. Plenty of time to finish off what we want to do.
Would you like me to perform routine maintenance?
Okay, contacts first. I'm going to hand in the bounties on those only 16,000 credits on bounties. Hand in that mission that I've done.
At that, I'm just about to disembark and then hand in the mission I had.
No worries. Now I'm in the hangar, I'll disembark and pick the other one up from in the terminal. Let's run up.
Thank you. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Costy. Oh, I do like these blurb ones when they work. Open that lift door. Thank you. Right. There's Cappy. Where's Lone Sniper?
Well, he's on foot.
He's on foot, yeah.
Okay, handing in.
Ooh,
that's another 3 power regulators.
Complete
Enjoy.
Mission. Thank you.
And then another 4.
Yeah, 7 power regulators picked up. There we go. Right. If we head over, log out.
Power regulators, Lone Sniper, will be useful not just for these missions, but for when you want to upgrade suits.
That's our friend here.
I've got the best stock in the system.
We can browse her stock.
Take your time.
Most places have the, well, actually all places have got the 3 standard basic suits, but a fair few of them you may find an upgraded suit, and if you can get a grade 3 suit with any mods on it, just grab them. Lone Sniper's saying it says he had no missions.
I thought we'd share that. I thought I had shared the missions with them.
Maybe they were shared. Same again on weapons there. Question is, Lone Sniper, did you accept the missions? I thought I saw a message that said you had.
It's likewise.
Yeah.
If you go to the console there, you should see a blue panel open up. This is completed missions.
Oh, I threw a grenade, didn't I? So I need to buy one more.
You're gonna give someone a really bad day with that thing if they aren't packing.
Let's just try and sort out Lone Sniper there.
Good luck
Where
out
is
there.
he? Where is he?
He's gone back to the consoles.
Okay, no worries. Yeah. Anything on the console at all? Log back in.
Should have a blue panel that says completed missions.
No.
Damn it. Don't know what's going on there.
No. Alright, we'll sort out some power regulators for you there. But yeah, if you come in to talk to this young lady.
I've got the best stock in the
You
system.
can go to consumables
Never have enough supplies.
and you can buy up to 100 of each of the various items. Energy cells and med kits, quite good to have at an early stage, because you can carry them in your, carry a couple in your backpack whilst you're
Sure you've got everything? Come back when you're ready.
whilst you're running around, just in case, powering up settlements, just in case you can't find any lying on the surface. And when that's done, we'll head down to the bartender.
No, it's just across to the bartenders on the same level, just beside us.
Yeah, round to. Oh, hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
bartender.
Yeah.
To the bar.
To the bar, gentlemen.
for something, Commander?
Well, at the bartender, you can either sell
Whatever you need to sell, I can
any materials that you've picked up,
or trade.
And what I'm going to do is I need titanium plating for my suit. I think I said it was. I did say I needed titanium plating, didn't I? Yes. So I am going to trade some of all the items that I've picked up today for that, and I can pick up and keep hold of that one. Take that off. I'll keep the scrambler and transmitter then, and trade that, and I can pick up 7 units of titanium plating.
Sold.
Which now gives me 8 in stock. You've got loads, yeah?
Will that be all?
You can either trade, keep hold of it, some of it for the time being. If you look at,
I appreciate your custom, Commander.
let me switch back to ED Odyssey Materials Helper, bear with me. On there, under materials, you've got the option to list irrelevant items with stock, or all the irrelevant items. If you've got anything in those, in fact I can do that, irrelevant with stock.
Tell me about it. I used to smuggle contraband. I had too many close shaves with the law.
I can go back and I could then sell it to the bartender, pick up some money. Unfortunately, I think most of that stuff's sitting on my carrier. Let's go back to the game. There we go. So there we go. Oop, back to the game. I wasn't doing anything. 3 hours 57 minutes. All right, I'm going to look at signing off, guys. Otherwise, we'll be forcing you to an ad break just as we leave.
Last time I was here, a drunken brawl broke out.
Sure.
Let's have a look who is online. Thank you everyone for joining. It's been brilliant. She's just back from a holiday, so we're going to go and raid Ninja Space Unicorn. Let me get everything in the right place. That's set up, bear with me. I will say thank you very much everyone for joining me. That was absolutely awesome. 07, and I will see you again.
Hey Commander, what can I get for you?
Very good. Excellent stream. Take care. 07.
Yeah, credits can't be bought or sold on carriers. Okay. Andrew Johnson. Hello, my darling.